even asked a question, and I already feel bad for all the questions I'm going to ask. That's how Canadian I am. I already want to say sorry.
Yeah, we'll have a Canadian sorry off later. Oh, yeah, sorry, bud. Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry about all those questions, bud.
Yeah, sorry. All right, let's get into this. So here we are. You are already part of the Generic Adventuring Guild. You're new at this whole adventuring thing, or at least relatively so. You've probably gone on a quest or two in the past. You've gotten a few skills under your belt. But all in all, you're not exactly the bigwigs. You're still kind of new within the thing. Thus, you've joined one of the most bargain basement guilds for adventuring that you could find. The Generic Adventuring Guild, where we do the bare minimum to save you, no fuss at low prices. And it is with this that we're going to go through character by character, and we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm going to be nice to you guys once again, and we're going to start with a more experienced dude to help lead the charge on this. So we are in a bustling, high fantasy city, much like before. For those of you rejoining me from Postmasters, it is a very high fantasy city. There are wizards lighting lamp lights on the side. They're actually magical lights. There's carriages that, although maybe pulled by horses, sometimes flutter a bit off the ground. There are elves and lizard folk and dragon folk and all sorts of things around. It is an extraordinarily high fantasy city. It is full of magic and wonderment and all of this. So what we're going to do is I am going to start with Bad Hair Gaming. I want you to begin by maybe physically describing yourself a little bit. I'll bring your picture up as well, but physically describe yourself a little bit, maybe a bit about how you act, and then let me know where you are in the city and what you're doing.
Certainly. My name is Geth Vanderspoot. And you wouldn't be able to tell from me now, but I was actually raised in a church. I don't know who my parents are, but I was raised in the Church of Nick Cage, where I was brought up to be a holy paladin. But after learning a little bit more about my lineage, I've wholeheartedly decided that maybe the way that they raised me is just not the way that I want to live. So I've decided to sell myself out for hire to the highest bidder, and go on adventures instead of doing whatever weird holy crusade the Church of Nick Cage has decided for me. You'll likely find me at the tavern drinking or collecting information for my next hit. Or next target. But other than that, likely at the bar drinking or gathering information while drinking, which we always know goes well.
Yeah.
And almost always like puffing on a stogie.
And what would you be doing at this particular moment as you are heading towards the Generic Adventuring Guild first thing in the morning?
First thing in the morning, so Geth probably woke up like in a gutter beside the bar, maybe in a pile of trash because it was comfy at the time. He has like a little stash house that he keeps his armor and equipment in, so he probably would have stopped in there to get dressed. Maybe polish his horns a little bit, and then he'd make his way. He likes to be as punctual as possible when he can help it.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, you probably don't smell the prettiest that you could, but all things considering, you're fairly well put together. You're not covered in vomit and blood per se, but you're a little bit disheveled, I'd probably imagine. But you do indeed head across town. Every once in a while, like a loud cart going by, and you're just like, oh, it's too loud. It's too loud. And I picture you as the type that, like, you're walking along, you pass by like a cafe type of thing, and you just kind of like casually grab someone's coffee cup out of their hand as you're going and just start drinking it, like dropping it at a bookstore.
Maybe see like beating on a guy in the street and kind of like stop and drink my coffee and watch for a little bit before moving on.
Morning entertainment. Okay. I like it. Good shit. All right. Let's move on here. The next in, I'm just gonna do it in the order of people we have here. So I guess Count Monsterrod, you are going to be next. You're playing Thackeray Binks. Let me bring up your character here. Show everybody. So Count Monsterrod, let's start out. Kind of physically describe yourself as best as you can. No pressure if you can't think of anything.
Well, I'm a 6 foot tall cat-like humanoid. That is, I've seen some things. Much like Geth, you'll usually see me at the bar. I'm the one sitting in the back, judging everyone and plotting my next move.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. So you definitely you've got maybe a little bit more of a dark manipulative version of what we just saw with Geth then, whereas I think he's more of the partier. You're there soaking it all in. You're there in the gritty corner type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And so first thing in the morning, you got to head over to the Generic Adventuring Guild. They're teaming you up with some other random peons because they, numbers is always better for the newbies. What are you doing? Anything special along the way towards or through the city itself?
Just trying to smoke to relax a little bit and wear off the ale from the night before.
All right. So moving on then, we'll get into the next person. So we got Noli Cannoli. Is your character pronounced Eurothemos or Eurothemos?
Eurothemos.
Eurothemos. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and sort of physically describe yourselves, maybe a little bit about you. Go ahead.
Of course. So I'm Eurythemos. I'm about 6'2" to 6 foot, about 6'3". Pretty big bugbear. A bit of a loner. I grew up in an orphanage where I was kind of bigger than the other kids, so I didn't really fit in anywhere, and eventually ran away at a young age where I kind of fended for myself from town to town. And usually in the cities, you'll find me near the market hunting at fresh goods coming in from local shops or on trades for food, and usually near the local herb masters trying to get myself some herb. I tend to like being alone, but recently seen postings for this adventure, and I'm very excited.
All right, excellent. So you're just happily going along through the city, maybe stopping off for a couple of errands along the way, and heading over towards the Adventuring Guild. Got it. So far, nothing too crazy. No one's stopping for crab food or getting their arms ripped off or anything. So we're going a little smoother than last time. Kirby, we're going to do Robert. Robert is Kenku. Describe yourself a little bit for me, please.
He's all sneaky, right? So he's always looking at stuff. He's peckish. Doesn't talk to too many folks. And
okay, are you doing anything special on your way to work, basically?
no, I'm just strolling up.
Okay, just sticking to the shadows, taking the back
Observing
alleys.
everything. Yeah.
You do like to watch. Okay. All right, so we got a sneaky mother licker of a bird person, just kind of doing their thing in the shadows, going up to the guild. We're gonna go next person we're gonna do is talking with Adam. You are playing in Halathor? In Halathor, is it?
Inhalathor.
Inhalathor.
Yes.
Inhalathor,
Yeah.
you're a person. Tell me what your person looks like.
So my dude is pale skin, blue eyes. He's got a black hood on, and he's basically a loner. He really has social anxiety and doesn't like people, but he really loves animals. You won't catch this guy walking down the street without petting dogs and throwing scraps to the stray cats. And yeah, that's what my guy is.
Okay, so I assume that's just sort of what you're doing along the way to the guild today. Is you had a little extra of your breakfast and whatnot. You're just kind of throwing it to the local wildlife as you're going through the streets.
Yeah, well, actively avoiding like eye contact with people.
Oh, okay. All right. So with a hushed whisper going through the streets, almost to the Adventuring Guild. And finally, we will finish off with Triz. You are playing Gek. I keep opening the character sheet by accident. Artwork, thank you. Intro Gek, what do we got here?
So, Gek grew up in the swamps in the surrounding areas with his familiars and other people, but being a druid, he saw secret messages that led him into the city. And upon being in the city, he is searching the medicinal shops for different herbs or magical items to help aid in healing, as he likes to help everyone, but mostly as animals as well, but is more tied to spirit world himself. And just catching myself after
the island game.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, I thought I muted myself. I was thanking someone for the follow. Guess my mute button's not working.
Oh, you're good. And that's just pretty much where I'm at.
Hell yeah. All right. So, once again, another person communing with nature. We got some people here that are kind of empathetic on the nature angle. We're going to save some environments, people. The Greta Thunberg of D&D. All right. Moving on with that, you all managed to make it to the Generic Adventuring Guild. It is here that you have a rather plain looking building, which is kind of I mean, you've been here once before when you were first applying for the place. You went through reams of paperwork, mostly non-disclosure agreements and no culpability agreements, and agreements that they take the vast majority of what you make for practically nothing in return. But you make what they assume is the bare minimum for you to survive. They pay you a few coppers a month, which should be more than enough, right? And this is sort of your intro into being an adventurer, as that should be more than enough for you to get by. And it is today that you're to meet your boss, the person that is going to be basically managing your team. You are amidst probably a good 50 other new adventurers that are in the area. There's the hubbub of a crowd around you as you hear like whispers of like, I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. What are we doing here? I don't know why. And there's like the big dude in the back like, everyone just stay calm. Finally, you get a sweet little old lady coming through with like what looks like various colored tickets. Going through, and she's like, what's it? Out of my fucking way. All right. Oh, you're going to get yellow. You're going to get orange. And all you lot, green for all of you. And she hands each one of you a green ticket. Looking up from your ticket, you see other people with green tickets. There's 6 of you in total, and you realize these are probably the sods that you're getting teamed up with. So these are, you most likely would, as with everybody else, once you realize you have a connection of some kind, since you don't know anybody else, it's natural to sort of huddle together a little bit more, be like, well, this is my team. Do any of you say anything when you're first introduced?
Geth's gonna light a fresh stogie, take a big, long drag of it, blow it in, like, whoever's closest to him, he's gonna blow it in their face and be like, you kill anyone before? Probably Gek.
All right, Gek, he's just got like a big thing of smoke blown in your face, and him going, you kill anyone before?
I'm gonna shoot out a big gust of breath out of my nostrils to blow the smoke away and just say, I'm in the opposite of killing.
Oh, no. This is an adventuring guild. You've never killed anyone before?
Oh, I've killed somebody, but my job is to keep you fools alive.
Oh, I see. Okay, I don't. We don't have time for weak stomachs. You know what I mean? If I have to kill a child, I'll kill a child. You know what I mean? Just like another big drag. Like, if I have to, man, like, that's the job. Do what you gotta do.
So if the adventure, at any point, we need to kill a child, we'll come to you?
Yeah, man, just let me know.
You're the child killer, I got you. I fully understand.
I don't go out of my way, but if that's the gig, that's the gig.
You sound much like you want to kill a lot of children.
I just like killing. I mean, you don't? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm not opposed to killing, but I don't think I like killing so much that I want to kill children. But
I didn't say I want to kill children. I said that if I have to, I will.
I'm just gonna
I also heard that he wanted to kill children. I just want to say that. And hey, guys.
What? I'm gonna look at Noel, Noel, because I don't know his name yet, and just be like, what type of animal are you?
I'm a bugbear.
Well,
What type of creature are you?
I'm just a guy. I'm just a human. You amaze me. And I'm gonna look around at like all the animals with the green tickets and just like look super hyped.
You're definitely the most normal looking out of your group. Like, by far. Geth is close, except for the giant horns and being bright red.
Everyone else is just closer to an animal.
Yeah, everyone else went full furry for this campaign.
Which my dude like super loves.
Geth's just like, yeah, once you go red, you're always in my bed.
What's the opposite of inspiration?
Rocks fall, you die. But yeah, so still hearing the tail end conversation of like, we can kill children, I'm willing to kill children, all of that. You're guessing mid-teens, like 16-year-old, maybe 17-year-old. You can kind of tell he's got one of those young faces, could be even younger. Comes up with a big floppy hat and goes, hello?
Hello?
You're
Hey?
He's like holding a green ticket as well. You're not talking about me, right?
No, man.
You better not come over here. Geth will kill you, dude.
Geth does the full on like Buddy Christ, like, hey, what's going on, big guy? How you doing?
Okay. He looks over. What? I've got to come over here. I've got a green ticket. It's all right for me to stand here, right?
Is he like just a human? Like
he looks like a human boy in like oversized wizard robes that obviously don't fit him, and you think are hand-me-downs, and a big floppy hat.
I'm just gonna like move closer to the bugbear and like turn my back on him.
I don't trust him.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm really sorry. Oh God, he looks over at Eurythmos and he looks up and up. He's like, oh hey, oh you're so big. Whew. Oh yeah. So and I should introduce myself. I'm gonna be your manager. My name is Derek of the Middle Management. It's my wizard title. Because I can cast spells now. But I'm
you, kiddo.
I'm pretty experienced. I've been working here for probably about 6 to 8 months now, and once you've worked here for such a long time without a turnover, usually they promote you to something like middle management or something, depending on your skills and willingness to work massive amounts of overtime for no pay. Which I am.
Are you saying you're our boss?
Oh yeah, that's me. That's oh God, you're all so intimidating.
Beth is gonna put a hand on Derek's like shoulder as he heard the words. He heard the words "no pay." He's gonna get in real close so that his face is almost touching Derek's face. He's gonna inhale his cigar and breathe it into Derek's face and go, "Oh, we'll get paid, won't we, son?"
He does one of those like gags, but not actually throws up things. Like, yeah, yeah, I'm here to make sure that you get your minimum, your absolute minimums, and enforced lodges and stuff like that.
I'm going to slowly grunt and then start walking towards the door.
Oh, and of course you get bonuses. You get to keep a good portion of anything that you find. And we know the wages aren't the best, but it's the only guild that'll take you. And for morale purposes, I'm willing to throw you a pizza party like once a year.
When is the pizza party?
My bug ears perk up at pizza party.
We would have to give about a month first, just to make sure.
Like a month from today? Like don't mess around with
a month from today. A month. So the normal 33-day month. Month from today.
I'm holding you to that.
Okay.
What'd you say your name was?
Derek of the Middle Management.
Derek of the Middle Management promises me pizza in 33 days. I'm holding you to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, somebody got a journal? I wrote that down in a journal.
I'm gonna scratch it into my arm. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, sorry about the voice. One second. Clear. That's better. So you're all on my team. Yeah, please come back. You're all on my team. If you want to be an adventurer, you got to start here, right? No one else is going to take you seriously. I've tried applying at the other places.
Just remember, kid, if I don't get my pizza, I will claw your head off.
Oh, yeah. Right. Tell you what, I mean, we're not going to write you up for that, but I am just saying that maybe in the future, threatening your managers, not that I'm angry about it, please don't think I'm angry about it, but maybe you shouldn't threaten your managers because you're very threatening. Oh, God.
I just want to say, I appreciate the pizza party, and you being our manager and all with magical abilities. Could you enchant us somehow to help us along this adventure?
No, not really. I mean, I know light spell and magic missile, and I'm currently working on the shield spell. But it's giving me some tricksy issues. I keep knocking myself out of the room when I do it.
Let me make one thing clear here, Dilbert.
Derek of the Middle Management.
If there's one thing that I know about corporations is that middle management of all people are replaceable. Your front line will be fine, but you don't understand. Can be replaced.
The generic adventuring guild is like one big family. They told me that. We're like a family here. They would never just replace me for no reason.
Well, I mean, if you're dead, what do they care?
No, that's why they throw us pizza parties. That's because they care.
I see. Yeah, you're living the dream, aren't you, kid?
We're like a family. You don't even have to worry about getting paid a lot because, I mean, you work with family. This is great, right? They said I made middle management this fast. I should be able to make upper management by the time I'm like 60.
Let me tell you, Darwin, family isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Management.
You know what I would do if I saw my father? I'd drive this sword right through his guts.
I just cry.
Family isn't always looking out for your best interests. Just be careful.
Oh,
Daddy
yeah.
Makes sense.
I used to have that problem. I understand. My father wasn't great. He'd come in every day after work and he would just beat me at a whole bunch of games of chess and checkers. And then sometimes with his belt afterwards.
I'm gonna look at it and hail.
Who's your dad? Your dad just beat you? That's not cool.
Oh, wizards.
Do all wizards beat their children?
That's what he told me. I plan on getting my licks in when I have kids. Oh boy.
Hopefully you learn how to cast that shield spell soon.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I could probably turn it into stuff too, like an anti-shield spell. Oh wait, that's just a magic missile. I know that one. Anyways, I don't suppose you guys are ready for your first mission or not, are you? Because I already have one here, and I mean the pay's not the greatest, but apparently there's chances for loot in this one, so that's not too bad. I actually had to sort of steal it from one of the more experienced guys to get it.
That sounds good to me.
And that's the best you got?
Well, I mean, I wasn't even supposed to get this. Originally, you were just supposed to do guard duty on the street, but I got you a real adventure.
Are you gonna come with us, Dylan?
Derek of the Middle Management. No, I just manage things. I don't actually do any of the work.
Listen here, Davin. We'll do the job, but we'll get paid. You understand that, right? If I don't get paid, I'm holding you personally.
All of the contracts that you signed are magically legally binding. They're soul binding. You'll get paid.
I'd like to use intimidation on him.
You win. That's a nat 20 you just rolled. Yes.
Oh Lord.
Poor Derek. Shit.
Yeah, you're guessing he's within like the 16, maybe 17 range. Bit of a pampered life, and once again, this is like the equivalent of like a McDonald's middle management type of job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the paperwork. I'm sure you all can read. You all can read, right?
You smell like you shit yourself, Derek. Just tell us where we gotta go, and then go clean yourself up.
Okay.
What language is it in common?
Common. Yeah, it's just in common. They write everything in just like standard, like common. And the writ looks like a bunch of local, a section of the local herd of cows has been absconded, as far as you can tell by, they're described as short little nasty creatures with gnashing teeth. And the fact that the cows were taken instead of just destroyed, they think that some of the cows may still be alive. And a ranger has already sort of tracked down where the little gnashing creatures are, and you've been asked to go in there and see if you can get the cows back. If you can clear out the gnashing crappy little creatures, all the better. You get to keep a good chunk of whatever else they've amassed in there, which they're guessing there is something. If they've stolen cows, they've probably stolen a hell of a lot more than that.
So wait, does this say that we're going to be rescuing cows?
Oh yeah, bovines.
Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm dead set to save some cows. I'm ready. I love some cows.
Hey, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, this one's got a bonus to it. In on top of your 3 coppers this month, this one's going to get you another. Oh wow, 3 coppers. That's not bad. So yeah, plus a portion of anything you can find. You get to keep up to 10%.
Durbin, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
There goes middle management.
I don't like you.
Not a lot of people do.
I'm gonna call you Shitty Pants.
That checks out. That's fair. I mean, maybe not around
Dexter.
other people. We're in groups like this, surrounded by other people. Maybe you could just call me one of the. I mean, it doesn't have to be Derek, I guess. Just like a D-sounding name, like a real name, something that sounds like a name.
Are you worried about people hearing me say this? Take anyone who look at me. Anyone who calls this guy anything else but Shitty Pants, I'm gonna kick your ass.
It upsets me, but I'm not gonna really push the point. Okay, but like I'm not wearing a sign or anything. I mean, just try not to say it too loudly. How about we that? You know what? That's a nice halfway mark, mostly on your side. How about just not loudly? And he like looks up at you and like a single tear runs down his cheek, but he's not like full on crying. That's good. That's good.
I broke middle management on the first day. My job's complete.
It's like this kid's first assignment where he thinks it's real responsibility. He hasn't learned to be jaded against positions yet. Okay. So with that, you know that's within the farmlands, well outside of the city, a ranger has pinned, he's like marked some trees going in to find this set of caves that the cows have been taken to. But the ranger was alone, he wasn't sure what the situation would be, and he didn't see any of the creatures, so instead he just reported back about it, and he hasn't really looked into it since this. So all you know is there's a cave in the middle of the forest and there's something in it.
There's cows to be saved. Let's go save the cows, team. Fucking green ticket team.
Cows are food.
Well,
Cows
not these
are
cows.
food.
I'm scared to see what's going to happen to the cows. Okay. So, how would you like to approach this? You know, you have to go out of the city, you travel for a bit. We're not going to focus on that, but you wander through the dusty roads. Is there any special way that you are going about this as you're like traveling through the forests towards this area?
I'd be just looking around for like interesting crap, I guess.
I'd scout ahead. I'd be more in the woods, out of sight.
I would be
Okay.
in the back of the group, but I definitely wouldn't be leading.
Okay, in Hailethor, you said you're looking around for, what did you say?
Just like stuff, you know, obscurities and through the fields that we're walking through or whatever.
Okay, I'm going to get a perception from you first.
Can I give him advantage on that by clearing the fields a little bit with my greatsword?
Yeah, you know what? In Hailethor, go ahead and roll a second time. Much better.
Much better. So much better. Wow.
No. I mean, it's a lot of wildlife out here, and it's kind of messy right now. And you know, it's just not vibing with you. Not seeing anything other than like thistles and shrubbery, bits of grass here and there. I mean, you're in the forest proper, so not a lot of grasses per se, but more of the hardier plants that don't need quite as much sunlight. Maybe here and there you get like patches where the trees let up a little bit. You see like patches of other underbrush, some bushes and whatnot, but no real grasses or anything like this. It is a fairly thick forest, but you're not picking much out. Now, Eurythmos, you are scouting ahead. Are you doing so like stealthily, like almost like, you know, ranger style?
Yeah, and more looking for livestock, deer, anything I can hunt.
Okay, so first, I'm going to have you roll a stealth check for me. Now, the way you can do this, because we'll bring you through it because you haven't had to make a check yet. There's two ways you can do it. You can either do it directly from your character sheet. It's one of the skills listed. You can click on the character sheet itself. Or if you click once on your icon there, your character, you'll notice somewhere on your screen, you're going to see a thing pop up that says inventory, features, skills, saves, all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can also roll it through there. Like you go to like skills and then you'll find stealth in the list.
Yeah, I see stealth. Oh, there. My bad.
There you go. That's not a bad stealth either. Okay, so Eurythmos just kind of like blends into the forest a little bit, goes and like runs off ahead, and you guys sort of lose him a little bit in the brush and whatnot. Now you said you're more tracking wildlife, seeing what there's to hunt, things like this. I would like you to roll a survival check for me, please. Okay, that's enough to notice that although there's some old tracks, you think there's some old game trails and whatnot around here. It's actually enough to notice something. There's an odd lack of biodiversity in these areas of any larger animals. You see old game trails, but they're starting to grow over. Doesn't look like game has actually run through here in quite some time. And like, you're not even seeing like rabbit droppings or anything. You're not seeing anything past maybe the occasional signs that a small rat or vole or something lives within the forest. And this is the type of sheltered forest you would be expecting to see like elk and even like foxes and like a wide variety of things. That's what you'll notice in the area.
Can I search for any like messages that would be left in Druid language or messages that would be keen to me?
Yeah, I mean, you'll understand if you see it. Let's see if you see it. So go ahead and roll a perception check for me as well, please. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, you're proud at how untamed this forest is, but at the same time, it's a very untamed forest and hard to see shit. As a result, you didn't notice anything as far as that's concerned. You didn't see any markings or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, with that, you guys, you didn't find any game, you didn't find anything special, but you did eventually, after wandering around for, I'd say, probably a couple of hours, you do eventually find the cave. So here you are at the entrance to the caves. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can see inside at least 4 ways. There is light going into it, but the caves themselves are fairly deep and dark. If you do not have dark vision, basically the ability to see in the dark, you do figure that once you start getting into the depths of the caves, it may prove a little difficult at points once you get out of the sunlight that's entering the cave itself, but nonetheless not too awfully bad. With that, you smell, there's refuse, decay. It's definitely lived in by something that's sort of on the dirty side. Doesn't, I mean, they live in a cave, right? The cave itself is about 10 feet wide, probably about 10 feet tall as well. You think it expands further as you get into it, probably seeing closer to like 15, maybe even 20 feet tall at points. It is a very rough-hewn, natural-looking cave, at least where you see it. And, yeah, there's not much else as far as you can see. It does go in fairly deep. Feel free to... You can click on your character, the little token, and you can move around one of 2 ways. You can click and drag, or one of the better ways, I think, is you can use either the arrow keys or the WASD keys. Feel free to keep exploring. Gek, you're getting in further, but because of your lack of dark vision, there's darkness on either side as you're going in. You are finding it more difficult. Oops.
Does anybody in our party have vision? Night vision? Or
I do.
I have night vision.
Okay, we're gonna pause right there because something sees you guys. Oh fuck, I don't think any of you see them though. Good times. All right. Yes, with that, you guys step into the caves further, and you do hear, the hair!
Oh, fuck.
And with that, we are entering straight into some actionable combat. All right. And this...
We got some garbage initiatives.
Thus begins combat. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why is there a thing there? 1 second. Go away. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Fanatical kobold. What can they even do at this point? He's gonna ranged attack. Why the hell not? So one of these little guys, he's coming out here, and he is, let's see, Gek, you are the closest to him. He is going to attack you with a sling. Why are my dice not showing up? Just decided I don't have dice, apparently. Anyways, that is a 19 to hit you, which is going to hit, and you're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I got you.
And now, once again, you can right-click on your token. There's the thingy there, and you can just type in, like, -4, and it minuses. And here we go. Generous kobold. Okay, so he's going to go here. He can see you guys. He's going to come up a little bit more, and... I hate to say it, Gek, you are also still kind of the closest to him.
Awesome.
That is a miss. That is a 6. That is not going to hit you. Okay, so that is a miss. We're going to move on next. Eurothamos. Okay, you are the first out of your party to react. Now, you have 30 feet of movement that you can split up however you choose. It doesn't all have to be in one go. You can do a little bit of movement, action, a little bit of movement. You also have
long limbs. Does that help as well?
You also have long limbs, which means that when you attack, you can, instead of having to be next to something to attack it, you can like reach, like there can be a square space between you guys. Okay. So you get an action, and then if you have any bonus actions on your character sheet, you get one of those as well. So first of all, you're probably going to want to move. I guess you could throw as well. You're sort of proficient in that. What would you like to do? Just describe to me what you want to do, and we can figure out the rules for it.
Is there anyone like surprise attack yet?
Surprise attack. Well, the two guys that you see right now are they've acted. They're not surprised. There may be guys around the corner. You're not sure. If you move up, there might be people there, in which case they haven't reacted yet. If you can't see, it's probably because it's too dark. You might have to do something like light a torch or something. Like I said, it's a very dark cave. And these critters look like they're pretty well accustomed to the darkness. So without a light source, you can hear something scrabbling in the darkness there. Oh, there we go.
Is that right?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, why did it roll
Holy
that?
moly.
What the hell, Torch?
On fire.
Did I just light the whole building on fire?
No, it's fine. I don't know why that did that on Torch. That was weird.
I was like, I blew everybody up. I'm so sorry, guys.
Easiest way to do the torch is when you right click on your character, there's one of the icons looks like a little flame. If you click that, it should automatically do a torch thing for you. There you go. That gives you a little bit of bright light and then some dim light on top of that. So right now you see just beyond the bright light into the dim light, you actually see like 3 more dudes to the east of you.
Have they spotted me?
They are, I mean, they got shocked, like they weren't expecting you to come around the corner. I'm going to let you have the torch as a bonus action. So I'm going to say you just kind of like lit it and then they all sort of shield away from the brightness for a second. They're like, ah! So I would say they were still relatively surprised.
That's all my movements, isn't it?
Well,
I'll hit this guy.
Yeah, well, we could say like if you moved there and there, yeah, you could reach. You're no problem. You could reach. You got them gangly arms. Okay, so with this, you are holding a torch in one hand. You've got a weapon in the other. Now, what you can do is when you're selected on your character, if you hold down the Alt key and then click on him, it targets him. You'll notice 4 little orange arrows as he's targeted.
Yep.
So now, if you go into your inventory, either on your character sheet or in the top bar in the top, and click on what you want, you can attack them with it. We still had everything else targeted by the looks of it as well. Must have auto-targeted from that torch light thing. You can just like click anywhere, like alt click anywhere else, and it should like auto untarget everybody as well. I'm not sure why the torch did that. I've never seen that before. There you go. Perfect. There you go. So now you can just click on the little...
reach over and hit it with my spear.
Yeah, so in the chat, you see where there's a little dice symbol and 6. Go ahead and click on that for me. It'll roll it. Now... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give you another attack because he didn't see you coming, so that's I'm going to give it to you as advantage. So you get to roll a second attack. We'll take the highest of the 2. He's kind of surprised after all. Hell yeah, much better. Now, because you weren't holding it two-handed because you have a torch in one hand, so it is going to be just the regular piercing damage. But you get special shit on a surprise attack. It's 2d6? Yeah, 2d6. So you're dealing 9 damage to him, and you get to roll 2d6. So that's, you can click on the little square button twice. Those are the d6s. The d6s are cubes. And then click roll. There you go, you picking up fast. So you did 16 fucking damage to him out of his 5 hit points. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, not invisible. So you come around the corner, you spark the torch. They all go, ah! And then you just kind of casually walk up and how did you off this guy with the spear?
I actually drove it straight up through his chin, into his brain.
All right.
Felt the goose all down my spear into my hand, and now I'm just cleaning it.
So you go up to this little guy. He's like barely waist high in you. His mouth is open. It's like startling scream from the light. And as he does so, just like, and then like the spear goes up through like his mouth at the back of his head, and just like this like bit of like spinal fluid and everything dribbling down. And that is the end of his life. All right. Next, controlling kobold. This guy, he just like, oh, my buddy, no! And he's gonna go and he's gonna try and stab you. And that is a natural 1. That is a whiff and a half. So he comes up, he goes to like stab you with this like makeshift shiv, like it looks like a prison shiv almost, and you just kind of casually with your spear like push him aside, be like, no. Robert, what would you like to do?
Robert's gonna move up because conceal him a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, thankfully there's a light source now.
Oh, I think that's 25 right there.
That's 25. That would be 25 where you are right now. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna cast infestations and throw up his hands, and a bunch of bees are gonna fly out.
Bees! All right, and this is on the fanatical kobold?
Yeah, to the left. I didn't have an aimer there or anything.
Oh, that's fine. I can still roll for him manually. It's no worries. That is a Constitution saving throw 12. He rolled a 0. He rolled 1 with a -1. So, yeah, that works. Go ahead and roll your damage for me, please. And my gosh, this is the weakest kobold ever. He had 1 hit point, apparently. So yeah, what did your infestation do to wreck his day?
Just ate him up like a piranha. It's just the bees just flipped, just vaporized him. He was gone.
All right. So yeah, you do this infestation thing, like all these like wasp and bees suddenly just like start to devour the skin around him. He's like, and then just like this pile of like viscera and bones falls to the ground. You hear like a gagging from somewhere behind him in the darkness, like, oh! Gek, what you doing?
All right, can I see this guy that I targeted?
If you can see him, you can see him, most likely.
Okay. I'm gonna also cast infestation.
Oh shit. Yep, that's a 5. What? My dice showed up that time. What?
Yeah, it did.
Fuck yeah.
It's an early access program, whatever. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this was one of the beefier ones, as that does not kill him. He's all like stung, and like his one eye is already beginning to swell, and he's like, as he looks at you, he's like, oh no, I'm done. As like his mouth begins to swell up a little bit. Oh.
That'll be it.
Moving on, evasive kobold inventor. They have tricks up their sleeves. Let's see here. Which one is he gonna do? You know what? He's just gonna throw a vial of acid. So he is doing a he's going to attack Eurythmos. So that is a +4 on that attack. Oh shit! That is a 20 in total. He rolled really good. So all of a sudden, like, he throws over his buddy's head this like crude clay flask of something, which then breaks open and shatters on you, doing 8 acid damage. So you can right click on your character sheet and just type in -8 at the bottom there, and you should be able to lower your hit points. Or right click on your icons or your token. On on to Eurothemos. Attentive kobold inventor. Doesn't actually see anybody yet. Okay, well, 5. He can move in another 20. You know, he's just gonna spend his movement to get over here. Banks. What is Banks doing?
We're gonna get him up and get a little closer look.
Okay.
It's gonna come up here. It's like at 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You get 30 feet, and you've got the tabaxi trick if you really need to move faster. You got your feline agility as well.
We're just gonna go after this guy right here.
Short sword. That doesn't seem right. 1 second. Oh, because you didn't have whole categories of individual weapons, we had to make your weapons actually proficient for you, and we didn't do that. Oh, they aren't. Oh, it was just that one. Okay, go ahead and roll that. Click it again, because you weren't getting your full bonus. That's better. There we go. Now go ahead and click on that 4 there, the dice 4. Do the roll. Yeah, that is very much a hit. And this was on the dude just south of you, the attentive kobold?
Yeah.
Okay. My gosh, how many hit points did this guy have? Okay. So you did 6 points of damage to him. This guy seems a lot tougher than some of the other ones. He's got like a basket of weird shit on his back too. There's like a snake on a stick. He's got a skunk in a cage. Like, he's got a bunch of weird shit with him. And he seems to take the hit. Like, you think you're instantly going to slay him, no problem, considering how weak these other ones went down. When he just kind of like takes it a little bit, moves back a bit, and looks at you and goes,
It.
Civilized kobold. Oh my. So he's gonna move there. He's gonna see his buddy. He's gonna take the dash action, and that's as far as he can get. Genial kobold inventor. He's gonna go here. And he's gonna do something to you. What do we got for what are we gonna do for inventions here? Oh, you know what? You can roll randomly. Fuck it. I don't know what he's gonna do. Let's find out. 7, skunk in a cage. The kobold releases a skunk in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of it. Oh god. So it's just a normal skunk. Okay, I'm not gonna make a token for it, but okay, so it just goes. I'm going to simplify this. Normally you have to spawn a skunk, give it its own initiative. Fuck that. We're just going to have the skunk basically come out and spray everyone in that area. So we're going to do this saving throw. Yes, there we go. Try that again. There we go. Constitution saving throw. So you can go ahead and click on the little dice beside your name in the chat there. Okay. All right. So a 4. That was not great. Yeah. All right. So you all fail. What does a skunk do when you fail? On a failed save, the target retches and can't take actions for 1 minute. But you get to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. You're all poisoned. And while poisoned, unable to act. Holy shit.
Yikes.
Oh, that's not poisoned. That's poisoned. It's not just kill everybody. So you're poisoned. You're poisoned. And then the skunk just like buggers off.
Cat got sprayed by a skunk.
The cat got sprayed by a skunk. You're gonna need so much fucking tomato juice after this. Oh my god. So yeah, there's like everyone around you hear like 4 things retching all in one spot, just like like I imagine the cat and the kobold are like leaning on each other for support at the moment, like it's really bad. Welcoming kobold who didn't get sprayed comes in. Normally, he's supposed to get pack tactics because his buddies are next to you, but since they're all stunned from the skunk, he doesn't actually get it. Because kobolds are awesome. At least, I mean, they're not Tucker's kobolds. So he comes in, he goes to stab at you, and then as the dagger comes in, that's when the waft of the smell coming off of you hits him, and he goes, oh, no, and he just pulls the dagger back. Doesn't get any closer. Geth, what are you doing?
Yeah, I hear the commotion and I can kind of see what's going on. I want to get closer though. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll get in here beside Gek. Okay, we see a little bit of everything going on around here. Jeez.
There's stuff.
I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. I'm going to get right in this thing's face.
Okay. It's not enough to affect you, but you are like, it's almost... It's tear-inducing the amount of smell around you.
Sir, I grew up in the Catholic Church. You would be surprised what kind of smells I can get away with. Sorry. Church of Nick Cage. That's going to be my whole turn.
Let's spread the word of God all over Timmy's back. Okay. The vague kobold inventor, because we're not done bringing out kobolds yet. It's 15. Let's bring him another 10. All right, another kobold inventor. I love this shit. It's like kobolds with wild magic, except it's fun little inventions. 1. Acid. No more acid. Let's see here. Closest guy to him. What is the distance on this acid throw? Range of 5 or 20. Actually, can he even throw it? Let's find out. He can't actually reach you with it anyways. Okay. What is the range on his sling? I think he has to use the sling then. Yeah, 3120. Okay, he's using the sling. Binks, you are there. So he's gonna use the sling on you. He gets advantage because he has a friend, the welcoming kobold, but you get a +2 to your AC because there's people in the way. So, and your AC is normally 14, it makes it a 16, but I hit an 18, so it still hits you. Binks, you are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hear a and then this rock just like whistles through the air and then just like beams you right between the eyes. Like, oh, so you're gagging, you're retching, and all of a sudden you hear the and then like it just like now you're seeing stars a little bit, and a sharp pain like a big bee just stung you in the forehead. Inhalathor. Yeah.
Inhaling. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move up,
dude.
Can I move over, like stand over this dead body?
Oh, yeah, here, let me just move the dead body away. It's inconsequential at the moment. Do it with this one too.
I'm just gonna take a stab at this kobold here.
Do it up. Unfortunately, an 11 is not enough. That doesn't seem right. 1 second. Are you not... You're not proficient with yours either. So that should have made it a 13, which will hit. So we're gonna change that. You're gonna let me change it? You're not letting me change it. Of course not. Of course not. Here, 1 second. Let's just have it roll it again. And there you go. You did 5 slashing damage to him.
Nice. And then, can I move my my minion here?
Oh, yes. Yes, your minion also gets to go on your turn. And so 5 slashing is enough to destroy him. How do you off this dude?
After seeing the cat get sprayed, I'm just gonna like run up and just cut this thing's head off, just clean.
Sweet. Yeah, he was the only one that actually like threatening anything right now, so he done. And yeah, you should have access to move the giant hyena on your own.
Alright, I'm just gonna move him like... Can I move him over? Yeah.
You can't move him straight down right now because there's a wall there. You gotta move him over first. Or like diagonally first.
I don't think I can move him.
Really? Oh, you should have full access.
Not your turn. Yeah, when I try to move him, it comes up and says it's not your turn. But I'd just like to move him down here.
Oh,
to the
here,
hallway that I saw the bugbear running.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot I had the thing set for that. Try it now.
There we go.
It's not your turn, motherfucker.
Your turn.
And I guess I can't attack from here.
Actually, does he have reach? No, he doesn't.
I don't
no,
think he does.
He does not have reach.
He's biting.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a kind of a tight spot for this big boy. He's a goodest boy, but he's the biggest boy. At least
he's just gonna chill here then.
Yeah, I mean, he laughs at your jokes, but he has a hard time fitting places.
Yeah, understandable, and that's me.
All right. Next. Okay, back to the top of, well, the new top of the order, because the other dude died. He gets to make a save to see if he is still affected by this shit or not. And that is a 6. So he's just, this kobold just like leans against the wall, and for those of you who can see him, you just hear a chicken. Erythemos.
Seeing everybody kind of, and seeing the giant hyena here, I'm going to actually take myself out of the equation. Can I
one warning. When you move away from something, if you don't disengage first, they get an attack on you. It's called an opportunity attack. Now,
something's happening.
You're a fighter. Yeah, you're the fighter. Here, let's move you back there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so if you move away from him, he'll get a swing at you. You can use your action if you want to disengage, in which case nothing gets a swing at you when you move.
What's he have for health? Which one is this one? This one's 12.5. Yeah, I mean, I'll disengage. I'll still disengage. I still want to go help everybody down there.
Okay, yeah, if you do the disengage, and you can move through friendly squares. You can't stop them, but you can move through them.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and move yourself wherever you want to go then. Up to your speed.
How are you guys checking to see how far you're moving?
Oh, I hold, if you hold the control key and then you click and drag, you can do things. And then if you, while holding the control key, if you press a space bar, it should just move you along the path that you've set. And you can do funky things like clicking to make a path and stuff. There you go, you got it. I swear you guys are picking this up faster than my experienced group.
I'm going to attack this cobalt right beside me with my spear.
Okay, go ahead and do so. Eight, unfortunately, will not hit. but they are, I'm sorry, that should have been an advantage because they're like poisoned and stunned and everything. Go ahead and roll a second time for me, please. And I should mention this in the future. Advantages is when you roll twice and take the highest. Disadvantage is when you roll twice and take the lowest. You can roll advantage by holding the shift key when you click on something to roll, or the control key is for disadvantage. Just think of it as the shift key is the higher key, so it's better. Control key is the lower key, so it's bad.
Okay.
We'll get to it. I'm not too worried about us figuring out the keyboard shortcuts and shit. Rolling twice is fine. This, however, you do hit quite well. So you're going to do 5 piercing to this dude.
I'm also going to drive it through its head from as far away from as possibly can because it really smells bad.
All right. He's still alive, but you slice through part of his jaw. So now he's like vomiting into like a slightly unhinged jaw, just looking at you in surprise as you're doing that like waggling from a distance thing, like ah.
I'm gonna cringe.
Controlling kobold. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, they can't get past the giant-ass hyena here. He's kind of like he's pulling a 300 at this gateway, so they're gonna go up and attack him. And that is a big ol' whiff. That is a miss. So next, Robert.
A good boy.
You good boy.
You big good boy.
What's Robert doing?
Friend of this giant hyena. I'm gonna run over here past Inhale Door.
Okay.
Is that 30? Oh, there it was 30. And I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at this vague kobold inventor there. Just target him, right?
Oh, that guy, yeah. Yeah, you can alt-click to target him if you want. I don't think I fixed magic missile yet. It'll probably only do one of the 3 missiles, but we'll find out. Yeah, it only did one of them, so keep meaning to add the other 2. Because it doesn't do the cycle thing.
Just roll it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it, and then we'll roll additional dice afterwards. So the first missile is max, or, well, no, it's not max. It's one short of max. So we want 2d4 plus 2, because you get 3 missiles in total, each one being a d4 plus 1. So click a little triangle twice, then click the plus sign twice to get 2 of the 4-sided plus 2, and then click roll. Alright, well, it was a shitty roll, but you, oh, it didn't add the plus 2 for some reason. It showed it was going to, but it didn't. Not sure what's going on there, but anywho, so that should be 5. So you did 9 damage to the sucker. Once again, the inventors seem to be a bit chunkier than the other dudes. That was over half, so you spun him and he's like leaning against the wall, bleeding down the side. Your magic missiles having gone through a portion of his torso. All right, and that's it for you, Gek.
I'm gonna moonbeam.
Moonbeam, okay. Laser beams from the ceiling.
I'm gonna do it right here so it gets both of those.
All right. That is a really cool template. I haven't seen that one pop up. I'm fucking leaving that. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. That is a fail. That is a fail. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, because the moonbeam, if I'm correct, it happens right away, and then every time they enter or start their turn there? For the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yeah, so it takes them right away. Fuck, 13.
And then on my turn, I can move it up to 60 feet.
Yeah. Oh, this one guy's hanging on by a thread. Okay, well, that did some nasty things to them. So just all of a sudden, like, laser beams come from the ceiling and just, like, and just start melting. One of them completely evaporates, and the other beefier guys there, just, like, some of his equipment sort of disintegrating in front of you, and he's like, ah! Melting like Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. But, hey, Platt, how's it going? It's all good time to join.
Then, as a bonus action, I'd like to do the... What is it? My bonus action? It's a Balm of the Summer Court. I'd like to cast it on your Themos.
Oh yeah, as a bonus action, you can like throw healing dice at people or something, basically.
Yeah.
You spend a number of those dice equal to half your druid or less. So right now you can only spend one at a time, but yeah, you go ahead and you can click on it, and I programmed it up this morning to actually work for you, hopefully. Oh, you still have the kobolds targeted. That's fine. Just roll for one of them, and we'll put it on your Othmos. 2 healing. Oh, wait, isn't there a bonus to that? 1 second. I thought there was a bonus to that. Oh no, because he also gets a temporary hit point along with it. That's why. So, your Othmos, you heal for 2 points, so you can add +2 onto your health. And on your character sheet, you forgot the plus. There you go. On your character sheet, if you open it up, you'll see under your hit points area, there's something that says temp and then max. You're going to want to put 1 in the temp because you got 1 temporary hit point as well. You should be able to see it in the upper left corner. There you go. Perfect. You got it. That'll do, pig. All right. And that is it for you, I'm assuming, Gek. That was action, bonus action, moves, all that good stuff. Evasive Kobold Inventor. He's going to go up this far, and then we're going to see what he does. Let's see what he does. 7. Yeah, we already did skunk. Let's do it again. 2. Fire. Alchemist's fire. Oh, that's fun. Range weapon, so attack, so it's a +4 to try and hit him. Beep, 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 beep. 11. That actually misses. Oh, well, shit. So the one dude here, the evasive kobold, goes up towards the giant hyena. He's like, oh no! And throws another one of these like clay jars, which then smashes and instantly lights up into fire. But he like kind of missed, or the hyena like batted it away, and it just smashes against the wall instead. So like part of the wall is on fire. It's a cave wall, so it's not like anything's happening to it. But the hyena himself is fine, or herself, or itself. I'm not going to gender the hyena. All right. Attentive Kobold Inventor is, well, shit, okay. Oh, fuck, he might not be able to do anything. He's got to make a save against being poisoned first. And fails, so he can't even move out of the laser beam. He's dead.
He gets laser beam.
So he's melting, he's in extraordinary amounts of pain, and he's already vomiting from the skunk smell. He's just had the worst day imaginable. Thanks.
I have to roll, don't I?
Oh, yes, you need a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I just hit the dice.
Yeah, it should be under saves. Like in the little thing at the top, the inventory, features, skills, saves, checks. If you're selected on your character, it should show up. Or at the bottom, wherever you've moved the thingy.
I don't even see saves in there.
You gotta click your token first.
Yeah, make sure you've selected on your token, and it should pop up with all of your options. It's the easiest way. You can do it from your character sheet, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to find. If you're having a hard time finding, if you look on this stream for like a hot second, normally I don't suggest you stream snipe the DM, but if you need to see where it is.
Hold on, I can even screen share it in Discord.
I got it.
He's got it.
So what kind of a save am I doing?
Constitution, please. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, quick. Oh, he just redeemed player complication.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright. So, good news is you're not poisoned anymore. We'll get to the player complication in a moment. But first we're gonna give Binks his turn. What are you doing, Binks?
Yeah, we're gonna go after this dude right here in front of me. There we go.
Short sword. That looks right. There you go. Oh, that is a hit. That is 3 points. I mean, he's melting, he's vomiting, he's probably actively shitting himself at the same time, which smells horrible because it's burning up from the laser beams. And then what do you do to just finish this poor thing off?
We're just gonna take the sword and chop his head off, and then put my cigarette out in his neck hole.
Oh. Oh.
Binks is pissed.
Oh god, GM complication. Alright, people are redeeming shit. By the way, there's been a change in the player and GM complications. There's now 2 of them allowed per stream, but there has to be an hour wait between them. Letting you guys know. Okay, so he's dead 9 ways from Sunday. He's very, very dead. Now, were you doing anything else at the end of your turn? You still have a bonus action if you have any bonus actions to use, and you can move as well.
What would be considered a bonus action?
So on your character sheet, like if you're in like the features area, it should tell you if it's a bonus action. You have cunning action, insightful fighting, and steady aim. It looks like all 3 of those are bonus actions. Cunning action allows you to do like dash, disengage, or hide action as a bonus action. Most people can only do them as like a full action, but you're a rouge, so you get to do them real quick. Insightful fighting.
So if I did, oh, hold on. So if I did cunning action and hit, I could then get surprise attack.
Yes, but you need something to hide behind. Like you're kind of out in the middle of an open room right now. If you just sort of like crouch down, they're going to be like, I still see you.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna take a step back after being skunked. We're just gonna take a couple steps back.
Yeah. You still smell awful, but it's faded enough. Maybe you washed in the moonbeam for a hot second, and you just like, it's enough that it kind of burnt a little bit of it off. Okay.
We're just gonna back up to there and intern.
All right. So at the end of your turn, that's when the surprise kobolds appear from the other end of the room. Because they were totally here all along and not from a player complication redemption. So give me 1 second here. These guys, and we'll add, say like these guys. Oops. And we'll go here. And we'll roll for some dudes. Alright. I totally didn't just add more things to the combat. Now for GM complication. Oh my gosh. What should we do for a GM complication? How are we going to complicate my world right now? GM complications 1 per stream, FYI. Maybe it says 1 because 1's been used? I don't know. We'll check it out afterwards.
I got one for you.
Oh, what's a good one? What do you think?
That one in the far left that's already injured a little bit, I think a wayward rock from the cave just drops and collapses onto it.
Okay, how about this? Even better. Who was supposed to be the next kobold? The civilized kobold? When is vague kobold? When does he go? Oh, not for a while. But we're going to make this a little extra special anyways. We're gonna give him a turn even though it's not his turn. He wanted to come up and help his buddy. And he comes up and he goes, I've got a healing salve for you. And he like smashes one of his many nondescript clay jars on his friend, only realizing too late it was actually the alchemist's fire, at which point they both just suddenly go up in flames right in front of the Earthmos, like, oh! Instantly just dying.
That'll do.
Taking themselves out. So there you go. In that case, Genial is going to... he's feeling awful lonely. Okay. He sees Geth on the other side of the laser beams. So he is going to do something. Let's see what he's going to do. I like rolling random. Acid. We've done that too much. Do something new, please. Something new. Oh my god, I keep rolling the same numbers. There we go. What is 8? Wasp nest in a bag. The kobold throws a small bag into a 5-foot square space within 20 feet of it. A swarm of insects, wasps in this case, with 11 hit points emerges from the bag. Rolls initiative. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have you make a con save instead. So give me 1 second here. We're going to do this. Do it as a con save. If anyone rolls or like chooses a GM or player complication, feel free to give a suggestion. You know what? I should actually make it where you have to like write in when you redeem. So Geth, go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw for me. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. So I think from this point on, we're gonna have that when you choose that, you actually get to request the complication. Yeah, Geth, go ahead and roll the thingy for your con save.
Yeah.
That is not good.
Pass that. That's not great.
Yeah, wasps, baby. Okay, so we're gonna give you the poisoned condition for now. As like you're just fighting, like you're just like, oh, bees. And then this dude's just gonna like fucking book it.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
Been in other D&D streams where you can do where you can for X amount of channel points suggest something. That's kind of what this would be. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna add a third one. It's just like a suggestion. It's not a complication for anyone per se, but maybe it's just a suggestion. Geth, you get to respond right away. I'm gonna give you another saving throw right away at the beginning of your turn.
Con save?
Con save, please.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't last fucking long. Okay.
Dirty 20, but still a 20, so I'll take it.
And yeah. That didn't last long. It's like, bees! No, I'm fine.
All of the enemies around me died. This is great. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna help out our big hyena friend here. We're gonna take a swing on this bad boy with a great sword, two-handed.
Oh, okay. That's a big old swing down. And how are you taking him out?
Just a cleave right down the center, like, don't touch my doggo. It's not even mine. I don't care.
So he's there. He's just like poking at it with a shiv. And you come around this big hyena. He barely notices you in time as this big blade just comes down and just like clefts in twain this poor little dragon dude, like miniature dragon dude, and just collapses in front of the hyena. The hyena, of course, giving the like little giggle in the background. I guess it's a big hyena. And yeah, he's done. He's done like dinner. Anything else?
I'll pet the doggo. So you're just a little guy, aren't you? Good boy. That'll be my turn.
All right. Inhalethor.
Yeah. Yeah, can my hyena move first?
Yeah, if you want your hyena to go first, you can. That's fine.
Oh, I can't see shit as a hyena, eh?
The hyena does not have dark vision, and the light source has moved away from that area. Yeah, the hyena does not have dark vision. I mean, makes sense. Hyenas are kind of open plains creatures, right?
That's true. I'm just gonna try to chase after that other kobold through the bees.
Okay.
And I can't see shit.
And I can't see it.
All right, I'm gonna light my torch.
All right.
Use the ability.
You can right click on yourself and there's like a little flame icon. It should automatically consume a torch and everything.
There we go. And there's that motherfucker. Was that my action or?
I'm giving you guys a torch as a bonus action because it's your item interaction to bring it out, and you're just sparking a torch. I mean, you're not seasoned adventurers per se, but you're not noobs either. So like you can just like spark the torch up as a bonus action.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a big puff of my blunt and a fucking knife's gonna come out of it. I don't know what happened there. God.
Oh, there we go. There, the thing happened. I guess it just took a hot second. Okay. So you like, and all of a sudden, like out of the cloud, there's just like, pow. I don't know why it rolled twice, but he has. So it's how does ice knife work? It explodes after it hits, doesn't it? Takes 1d10 piercing, and then explodes. The target and each creature must make a dex save or take 2d6 cold. Okay. So that's what the second one is? Yeah. So he gets the 7 either way and fails the save. So he also takes the 8. So he takes 15 damage. Oh, he's a chunky boy, though. He's still up.
Okay. Damn, that's me.
All right. And you don't want yeah, I guess your hyena is just staying there, just toeing the line.
Can't really see shit. Can you like run into this hallway and just attack randomly?
He knows something's there. Like he's heard things have thrown from a certain, if he steps 5 feet forward, you can make attack at disadvantage because something's there, but you're kind of blind.
All right, I'll do that.
So
I'm just gonna bite into the darkness.
Sure.
How do I roll it with disadvantage?
Hold the control key while you're clicking on her. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Oh, that would have been nice, but unfortunately, that is a miss. He chomps in the darkness, and you hear like little, like whispery giggling, like as he misses. He easily dodges out of the way. All right, totally not added, churlish kobold. Coming in here. He's gonna get up this far, and then at Robert, he's got a sling. And that is a big old whiff. That is 6 in total. So Robert, you kind of just see another one come out of the side there, and you hear, and then like another like sling just like whistles right past your head. But you duck and get out of the way, no problem. Tired kobold. You hear a door open somewhere to the east. He is going to sling. He gets advantage because he has a buddy threatening the hyena. And that is going to hit the hyena. I'll take care of the damage on him. For not very much. Hyena's a chunky bitch. He's a big boy. Stingy kobold. What kind of adjective is that? Love these random adjectives. Okay, this one's gonna go on Eurythmos. Sling, regular, because no one else is threatening you. That is gonna miss. Oh yeah, because you're pretty tanky. I think you've got the highest AC in the party. Makes sense. You're the fighter. So that just sort of clangs off of your armor, and seems relatively ineffective. It's not like there's special sling stones or anything. They're literally just pebbles they've picked up off the ground. Speaking of Eurythmos, so you kind of look down as like a little pebble just goes like bink as off of your armor. The guy, like, it looks up at you, you look over at it, and like he's like, oh. Your turn.
I'm not pleased by what this guy has done.
You damaged my
I'm going
calm.
to drive my +1 spear into his face.
Okay.
With anger.
With great intention.
So I shall attack him.
There you go. +6, jeez. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. So So yeah, he looks up at you with like as he realizes his attack was completely ineffective. He goes, "Oh!" And you just walk up, and how do you casually take this guy out?
I actually literally just want to chop his head off with, like, I'm gonna slice his throat, and his head's gonna, like, the back of his head is still kind of gonna be attached. So when I take my spear and slice him up, his head's gonna be kind of hanging in that dumb, my attack didn't do anything kind of look.
Okay, so despite being a piercing weapon, you still like hit it with such force that it actually slashes through his neck. And just like he collapses down, his buddy looking beside him in complete shock, like, oh shit! And yeah, you still have movement, and then if you have any bonus actions on your character sheet, you can use that as well.
As my movement, actually, I'm just going to move forward down. I'm just trying to move the map here. I'm going to move down here into the corner.
All right. Sounds good. All right, next, Robert, actually.
I'm spooked because when the bugbear moved, the light.
It dimmed, but I think you can still see.
So I move up here a little bit, just a few spots.
Keeping in the bright light section. Yeah, it looks like I think you can still see them, but they're in dim light.
And I'll just cast Infestation on the one, the kobold to the left we just passed.
All right, hit it up. The churlish kobold. Infestation. So DC 12 Constitution. That's an 8. Well, that's definitely not going to make it. So go ahead and roll that poison damage for me. 4. Okay, so yeah, so more insects come up and begin biting and clawing him. Not enough to actually take him out. For the regular kobolds, he's one of the beefier ones, but I mean, he's quickly succumbing to insects. Did you want to do any other movement or anything like that?
No, that'll be it for this turn.
Okay. Gek Slim.
All right, I'm gonna light my own torch, and then I'm going to move down here just to see behind the hyena. And then I want to move the moonbeam if I can to, because I can move it 60 feet.
Yeah,
can
sure.
I move it to right here?
Yeah, I can move it for you. 1 second. Yeah, because the moonbeam. Oh, 60 feet. 1 second. Where's moonbeam? I think it's just your bonus action, isn't it? Or is it your action to move it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's your action to move it. Okay. So it's, yeah, okay. That's not a problem. Still moves it pretty good. One problem is it doesn't like teleport to its location.
Okay, so I'd have to move out of its way then.
1 second. Let me see here how it's worded. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Okay, so neither is happening, so never mind. You can move it without hurting anybody, and you can sort of rest it there, which is fine. So we're gonna move this template right here. So on this guy's turn is when he makes his save, basically.
Yep, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna do the Palm of Summer on Count Monster Rod. What's your character's name again?
Banks.
Binks. A famous artist. I need to remember that.
If you hold your cursor over his character, his name should show up.
Oh, okay, perfect. And then do I roll that number?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it. So you're going to get 4 healing back and 1 temporary hit point. There you go. And if you need a reminder how to do the temporary hit points, it's on your character sheet just under the hit points area. There's a temp. box. You can put one in. Little extra hit points to soak shit up. All right, Gek, that is the end for you. Yes.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Disorganized kobolds finally getting to go. Going here. That's 15. You know what? Another 10 to get here. Then he's going to sling the giant hyena with advantage. Hitting for 6 points of damage. Damn. Hey, my auto apply thing works now. Sweet. Shit's working pretty good tonight, actually, except for like my dice not showing up. Other than that, everything's working pretty good. All right. Evasive kobold instantly has to make a save against the moonbeam, which is it Dex? No, it's Con save. Oh, they suck at that one. Okay. All right. That's a no. Okay, you get your 2d10 damage, radiant damage. So go ahead and roll 2 of the 10-sided dice for me.
2 of the 10-sided dice.
It's the 4th one in, and it's the one that's not quite a diamond shape.
Okay, it only rolled 1 of them. So.
Yeah, you gotta click it twice to get 2 of them. But you can click it once, do it once more. 7. Okay. So he takes some harsh stuff going on there. He doesn't like what's going on, so he's going to take the disengage action, and he is going to go here. So his action was just to get out of dodge. And moving on, next, Binks. Your turn.
So, I'm going to... So if I use a range attack, can I go through somebody or around them, basically?
Yes. Well, basically, if you're shooting through someone's square, all it is the person that you're shooting at. Their armor class might be slightly higher, but you'd never have to worry about hitting your buddy or anything like that. Unless you're like casting a spell that's a line spell, but you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I am just going to come down here a little bit. So I can see this guy over here in the corner, and then I am going to use my short bow on the churlish kobold.
Had some people rule some fucking straight up stupid shit when it comes to friendly fire. Yeah, if it's not fun, if you're just punishing your players, why are you doing it? Alright, go ahead and roll your... Oh, shit! Our first critical. He did 3 hit points left. So, how do you obliterate this kobold with your short bow?
So the arrow flies through the air and actually pushes him all the way back to the cave wall and just pins him up against it.
Oh, it's like the Predator spears in like the Alien vs. Predator games, and you like pin him in the wall, the corpse there, ragdolls.
Yep, he's just hanging there from the arrow.
It's just... Awesome. Love it. Good shit. Genial Kobold. Oh, I can get rid of this template here. I don't know why it didn't need to be there. Go away. He's not doing too good. He's not doing too good, but he sees an Halathor there, so he's gonna try and do something. Let's see what he's gonna do. 1 acid. Fuck it. Let's do it. Acid. So it's or 2d6. Okay. So it's a d20 plus 4. Nope, 4. 7 is not even gonna remotely hit you. If Halathor, he picks something out, he's like, I got you now, and does the most like limp-wristed crappy throw you've ever seen. It barely makes it 5 feet in front of him before just like smashing at the ground. Where you both kind of do that thing where you look down together, then you look up together, you meet eyes, and he's just like, can you just ignore I ever did that?
He's kind of cute.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's cool. You're adorable.
It was a try. There was an attempt. Geth.
I can't move through the moonbeam. If I do, I'll get hurt, right?
Yes, that is correct. It says first time you enter the moonbeam on your turn, so you would take some radiant damage.
What kind of damage are we talking right now?
2d10. Well, you still have to make a save. It's a con save. Versus DC 14 is actually got a half decent, because he's got the moon sickle. He's actually got a half decent save.
Oh, cool. Then this this kobold in the front.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Tired
cast
kobold?
Tired kobold. I'm gonna cast command on it and command it to move into the moon.
Oh, nasty. You rolled a -1. So yeah, he rolled a -1 on his check. That's how badly he rolled. So you don't even get the full command out. You're like, hey, kobold, why don't you? And he just like, yeah! Don't even bother rolling damage. He's just dead. Technically, you could roll to not kill him, but I think he deserves to die after that. He's just like, wah! And that's like his last word, just like as he fades into dust, just like,
I love it. I love it.
Normally, you can't command things to hurt themselves, but honestly, in this case, they're shitty little kobolds. He rolled a -1. It just makes sense.
I can't command it to hurt itself, but I can command it to approach me.
You can't command something to do something that would cause harm to itself. And there's a giant laser beam. But in this case, once again, kobold -1. Fuck it. It's just,
I'll take it.
It's too good. It's just too good. Who else is next? Oh, and Halithor!
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to this guy who just threw the thing at me.
Like, threw the thing at his feet. You think it was aimed at you.
Yeah, it was vaguely aimed at me, and I'm just gonna smile at him, like, look at him like, I'm his buddy, and then I'm gonna try to stab him.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. How are you? Are you doing bad things to him?
Well, like, as he looks at me with his, like, cute, like, disgruntled gaze, I'm just gonna, like, smile back at him and then quickly stab my sword into his chest and just, like, push him down.
Oh, God. Okay, so he looks at you with these, like, trusting eyes, like your newly acquired pet, and he's like, thank you, I want to thank you for being so understand. And then it's at that point that you stab him, and he goes, oh, betrayal. And he like slumps down. But he gives you this very hurt look, like a kicked puppy dog, as he goes down. Just letting you know.
Face and say, you threw bees at a cat. Just pull my sword out.
That's true.
Walk my rest of my distance here.
Kick him while he's down.
Then I am gonna move my hyena. Can I use his action to dash and go farther?
Yes. Yes, you can. And the hyena's base movement is apparently 50 feet. So he can move up to 100.
That is 50 there. 20.
Hyena can move.
He's fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him 20. Just ahead of me in here.
Yeah, you can get him almost anywhere in this room, really. He's a fast bucker. Well, yeah, it's a good blocker. I mean, that's why the summoner is the way the summoner is.
Yeah.
You're kind of squishy, but you've got things to block for you.
And that's gonna be me.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Eurythmos, you are next. And fast as fuck, boy.
This is right. Fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's so funny.
So I'm going to move.
They are strong, but they're not, because I modeled them after the druid. Think the druid could turn into the hyena, getting a whole extra set of hit points on top of this. So in a way, it's kind of balances with the druid. You're not as defensible, but at the same time, you've got more action economy.
That's why I picked the lizard folk to have a little extra armor, natural armor.
Yeah, because if you're not moon druid, you're not quite as tanky. You're more of like a casterly type of druid.
Do you have a can I only cast 2 spells and have to take a rest, or is a druid different than
You've got 2 second level slots. Well, you've used 1, and then 4 first level slots. So I mean, that's 6 spells you could be casting in total.
Gotcha.
And then you're not a circle of the land druid, so you don't get them back on a short rest. Anything back on a short rest, you got to do like a full long rest to get spell slots back.
My bugbear friend. Hello.
And I'm just actually going to relax and with the hyena and pet it and chill.
All right.
And I high five and hail her on my way by.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's well received.
What up, dude? Yeah, level 1 spells, especially if you overcast them, can be dope as fuck for sure. Robert.
I'm gonna work my way through the darkness over this way to the light. I think that's 30 over there. Try to catch up with the hyena. Oh,
I think you can move. I think it was one more. Oh no, you're right. I'm wrong. I'm just the GM. Ignore me.
I can't really see anything in the room, so I'll just
I'm
end my turn.
Can I yell up and say, like, it's chilling here?
Yeah, if you just like want to yell a quick phrase, that's fine. You just can't narrate because a round is only 6 seconds long.
Just say danger, and then I think that's it.
Awesome. Danger. Okay. Next, Gek.
So I don't know how long combat is, but it says the moonbeam only lasts a minute. So I don't know how much longer I have.
That's 10 rounds, because a round is 6 seconds, so there's 10 rounds, just 10 segments of 6.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's only been up, I think, 3 rounds, so I think you still have like 7 rounds left.
Gotcha. So I'll move half my distance to there. You said if you hit space, your guy moves there? Ah, perfect.
You figured it out. And you've got your action if you want to move it.
Yep, I want to move the moonbeam onto those 2 kobold.
All right. So yeah, there's like as this like laser beam like just moves over top of them. Doesn't do anything immediately. It doesn't hit till like their turn, but they're gonna have a nasty beginning of their turn.
And then I will end my turn.
All right. Disorganized kobold. Speaking of which, he's got to make his Constitution save. Oh my god, these rolls. That's a 4. Go ahead and roll your 2d10 for me, please. And click the d10 thingy twice and then roll. There you go. He had exactly 8 hit points. I don't know what just happened. There you go. How do you take him out?
As the moonbeam shifts over, it just starts melting away his skin slowly until there's just nothing left. You just have liquid cobalt at the pool of him at the bottom of it where he was standing.
Oh, it's like the melting gremlins. All of a sudden, he's like, ah! He's like shaking back and forth until there's just a steaming skeleton that stands there for a second and then just collapses.
Perfect.
Evasive kobolds probably has to do the same thing. Oh gosh. I mean, it's a 6. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
Oh my god, my rolls. I know they don't have much of a bonus, but fuck. And he had exactly 11 hit points. Oh my god, how are you rolling exactly their hit points?
Go.
Fucking stream sniping, aren't you? I'm rolling -0. That's what I'm doing.
Loaded.
Okay, yeah, so same thing for him, basically. Like, both of them just sort of wash into a pool of gunk as the beam goes in, and I think that's it. that is it. That's the end of combat. I'm gonna get rid of the templates here for the moonbeam, and we'll get rid of some of our. Whoops, wrong one. We'll get rid of some of our bodies here. They unfortunately did not have much on them that's worth anything. Their slings are just bits of wood with a little bit of like scrap leather on them. Their shivs that they were trying to hit you with are just bits of little crappy bone and stone. Like they don't seem to be worth anything per se. But feel free, move around, explore. I will let you know when you like die or explode or something.
Can I like, do I hear anything or see anything or any smells or anything coming from any of these doors? There's like 10 doors here.
If you want to go up to a door, roll a perception check for me. See if you notice anything. Right. With watching all the little people moving around.
This door.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second, because 18 would be enough to actually hear on the other side of the door if there was anything there, which there is not, but it was a good roll anyways. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, you do actually, you don't hear anything in that door, but to the door north of you, you do hear some scuffling and movement.
Oh, fuck yeah. Scuffling and movement is the name of my game. Oh, God.
It's an unmotivated cow.
It's a giant fucking cow.
It is a cow.
Okay, guys, I found one of the cows.
To refresh real quick.
What do we do with this cow?
You marvel at the cow being in here. One, it's a fairly tiny room for a full-size cow. Two, this is like a normal medium-sized door.
So like we can't.
You could get him through, but someone like they must have tried real hard. Like you had to squeeze the cow through the door.
Oh my God.
And you know there was multiple cows missing, so there may be more than one.
Who here's strong? I'm asking like the people who are around me.
Wait, can we don't we have a bag of holding? Can we just throw this cow into the bag of holding?
I have a bag of holding. Can I scoop this cow up?
Unfortunately, the bag of holding, although it can hold a lot, it only opens so wide. So you can't fit a cow in it because it can't open wide enough for the cow to climb in. I like where you're going, though.
Smaller than the door. All right, who's strong? Kitty, Bugbear, and this bird thing here. Any of you guys strong?
And Geth, nothing's happened to you so far. Everything seems to be going fine. I'm watching you too, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to...
The bugbear's strong.
I didn't want to interrupt the process.
I'm strong.
No, I'm watching you.
Let's help me push this cow out of here. Hey, it's a lizard too.
I'm gonna help him push. We're gonna squish the cow though, and it's gonna die.
Well,
How about we break the wall down a bit wider first? Might be better.
Are you strong enough to break the wall down?
Am I strong enough to break the wall down, DM?
It looks like a fairly, unlike the rough-hewn cave walls of the other areas, this looks like it's a fairly well-established and well-placed, like, brick, like, large stone blocks. Each stone block easily being, like, larger than your head type of thing. If you had a pickaxe, you could probably get through it eventually. Like a mixture of, like, people working together with pickaxes and crowbars. But just like punching it or hitting it with a normal weapon, it's a sturdy wall. It's a sturdy stone brick, like the same type of shit you'd see in like a castle.
Would anybody have like a spell or something?
Explosion.
Oh, fireball? I was gonna say, I know alchemy. Can I like turn the wood to stone or the stone to wood?
Oh, actually.
Would that be easier to break?
Oh, actually. I am looking at the wrong person. The alchemy thing. Is you. One second. I was looking at that alchemy thing. I've never had anyone actually play one of these types of wizards before. It takes you a little while, but you can affect stone, and you can turn the stone into your choice of like other things, like wood. Up to 5. Where was it? Physical products, changing it from one substance. It says one object, but I would allow just like a section of a wall, basically. But 1 cubic foot of material for every 10 minutes, lasting up to an hour. So after an hour, it starts to dissipate. But that theoretically, you do it at like a whole hour's worth of casting. That's 6 cubic feet. I mean, if you have them sort of chopping at it at the same time, I would say, is there a limited number of uses you have to this?
I'm not sure.
You can transform 1 hour until you lose your concentration. Oh god, no there isn't. Oh my gosh. And you can even have multiple of this up? Oh no, as if you were concentrating on the spell. So you can only do one of them at a time. But still, you turn 1 cubic foot of it into, like, wood, have them chop it down, do it again. It'll take you, you're guessing, probably close to, like, 2 hours to do it, but you could knock the whole wall down by turning it into wood. Can he ritual cast it? He kind of already is. Like, it's an ability, it's not a spell, and it already takes 10 minutes to cast.
Geth's finally gonna roam over.
Oh.
See this cow that everybody's looking at and kind of like walk up close. It's like, this is the job?
No, this is not the job. This is who we're saving for the job.
He looks and like he leans real close, so like he gets like right in the cow's ear and he goes, hey there, you come here often?
The cow, who's just standing there, like every once in a while he looks down, sees no grass, and just kind of like looks back up. He's not panicked, he's not anxious, he's not anything. He's just there, just like.
I mean, they had to get the cow in here somehow. So.
You think you could push it out of the door? Like it's a large creature can squeeze through a medium space. It's just, I mean, it's a cow. You have to push and coax and pull and tickle the balls. You don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't have balls.
Yeah,
tickle the other.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, one other thing. As your guys are entering the rooms, you notice every once in a while you may see on the walls, there's like lanterns in certain areas. Yeah. If you guys light them, I've got it set up where I can actually turn them on.
How do I light them?
Just let me know that you're lighting it.
Nice, I'm lighting this lantern right here.
It's on.
Can I do some unconventional thaumaturgy?
Here, I'm assuming you'll light the other ones too. Unconventional thaumaturgy. That sounds interesting. What are we doing?
I'd like to use my thaumaturgy to butter the door.
To butter the door.
Yeah, so to make it a little bit either smoother or slicker, so that if we're trying to push the cow through, that it'll give it a little bit of.
I cannot think of a reason to say no to the request of buttering a door with a thaumaturgy to get a cow through it. This is what RPGs are about.
Fire spell.
So, tell you what. So if 2 people are coaxing the cow through, I'm already giving you advantage. I'm going to give you an additional +2 to whoever's making the strength check because of the buttered door.
I should probably do the strength check.
Yeah. Somebody with a high strength.
Oh god. Yeah, you're pre-buttering the steaks. Little seasonings.
I'm so hungry right now. I just want you guys to know that.
When the cow gets the butter on its size, somebody hit it with the fire.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to not eat this cow.
That door appears to be locked, by the way, in Hail of Thor.
Yeah.
You jiggle it, nothing happens. So you've buttered the door. Yeah, okay.
I'll get behind it to push.
So you're pushing. Eurythmos, were you doing the strength check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. So you get in front of the cow, and you're gonna make a strength check with advantage, and then we'll just mentally add a +2 to it. It's a cow. I don't think you need too much per se, but it is pretty chunky. Let's say we're aiming for a 15. That's an 18 plus an extra 2. That would be a dirty 20. Yeah, you're gonna pop out a cow. Well, let's move you out of the way.
Okay.
And let's do this. And now the cow is in a larger room.
All right. So can I like?
What do we need the cows for again?
We're saving them. We're saving these cows. That was part of
What do
the
we get for
job.
them?
I think we just complete the job. He mentioned money, but
You said only
it wasn't
30
very
copper,
much.
right?
It's not very much. No.
How much do cows sell for? The meat.
I don't know.
We couldn't find any
How many
cows.
cows are we after?
3 or 4 probably. I don't know.
He's
More
not
than
gonna
one.
know. He's not gonna know if we tell him that one came missing.
I'm just saying we can see how much it's worth, and I'm hungry.
Yo, if it's worth a lot, you can tell him 3 got killed in action and just bring him 1 back.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. He doesn't know how many cows are left here, is all I'm saying.
We could tell
you-
him they got one.
Hell, a moonbeam could have melted some of them. Who
You
knows?
also know on
Exactly.
top of the cows, there was mention of there might be treasure in here somewhere as well.
Wait, can we use the
Oh,
moonbeam
food
to
and
cook
treasure.
the cow?
The moonbeam would have expired by now. You could, I mean, theoretically, you could cast another one. I wouldn't say cook the cow. It's not fire damage. It's radiant damage, which is usually either interpreted as like holy smiting or literally radiation.
So you're gonna tell me it's kosher?
So it's a microwave.
Yeah,
haven't
you're like
kindled lots of
microwaving
food hunger
it.
yet.
So if you want to microwave a cow, that's an explosion and a half.
I say we look around before we get rid of the cow.
I have create bonfire.
I think if
Oh
we
my gosh.
if we do our job well and save as many cows as we can, we'll probably get better jobs.
What we're going to do, we're going to pause for 1 second here. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves what you're going to do here. I've just drank like 3 bottles of liquids, so I need to go deal with that for a second. I will be right back. And then, yeah, feel free to continue talking about stuff as you need to.
We have to figure
want
out
steak.
I want
if
to
we decide to keep the cows, we have to figure out a way to transport them because there's a bunch of these little doors and. Well, no, the hyena. If we can get him to this big room, then I guess
Wait,
we're fine.
I can
That's
just
a lot of
use
work.
my giant hyena as kind of like a giant sheepdog, you know? Herd them up
Sure.
when we get the cows, keep them in place.
Can we just take the cow out into the entrance of the cave and have your hyena guard him?
Does anybody have any rope? I have
I got
hemp
rope.
rope. I can just tie up the cow.
All
outside.
you'd have to do is put your hyena right here in the doorway, right here, and then we can just keep the cows in this room until we're ready to go.
But what if there's some more baddies ahead? I was going to use my hyena to kind of take the brunt of things.
Well, the hyena will take the brunt of things if they come through the cave. If the bad guys aren't going to kill the cows, they stole them in the first place for a reason, right?
They would have killed him by now.
God, I mean, I don't want to leave my hyena just back. He stays with me.
Smart.
Can we tie the cow to the hyena?
Can we kill the cow and eat
Yeah, but then if the hyena's fighting,
Kill the cow and eat
stay
it.
away from the cow. Look at his eyes. I've named him Bessie already. Do not kill Bessie.
Oh, you 100% shouldn't have named that thing. We're definitely gonna fucking kill it.
it? I'm drooling everywhere.
And Halithor is like actively holding himself in like a T pose, leaned against the cow.
Not
I'm just
gonna lie.
cowering in the corner, scared I'll
Me
be
and the
cooked
hyena
next.
are both drooling.
Not gonna lie. It's giving me that kind of look. I might fuck it. And he points at Halethor and he goes, "And I'll make you watch."
Can you impregnate it?
I'm gonna cast ice.
Oh, I
Knife
can
at,
certainly try.
at Garth.
Looks like we have 3 different ways we can go to. From the
Well, the
Are we gonna
door
split
to
up?
our south is locked. Does anybody have any means of getting into locked doors, or should we just fucking
Somebody
boot it
has a
now?
thieves tool. Remember?
Oh, we do. We do have a thieves toolkit with
Hey,
us.
you want to try to open that door? Because you know, in my experience, good things are behind locked doors. You know, they're locked for a reason.
Do we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
explore everywhere before we hit the locked door? That way, at least we know that nothing's gonna come
Should
back
we do
at
a
us.
round?
Should
I'll
you
stick
unlock
your-
the door while we explore? Doesn't it take time? And somebody can hang with you.
It takes a little bit of time to unlock. Not too awful much.
Okay.
I mean, there's a special type of rogue that can literally do it as a bonus action, but I mean, it takes you like less than a minute.
Fuck it, I'm a healer. Ah! All right, I didn't get stopped. Can I light this torch?
Yeah. It is lit.
Please. Thank you.
You guys want me to pick the lock while you're looking around, or do you want to look around and then pick the lock?
If you want to look around, go for it. I was gonna summon in my familiar. I just want a bird with night vision.
Like an owl.
Yeah, like an owl.
Okay.
Big smoky owl.
All right.
Geth is gonna keep a real close eye on this cow.
My hyena is gonna keep a real close eye on Geth.
Hey, does somebody want to come over here to the right with me? That way we're at least in pairs.
I'll come with you.
Shit goes down, we should at least be in pairs.
Gex completely off by himself.
And Halithor is gonna give Euro one of his rations. He keeps saying he's hungry.
Okay.
I have a rash. I have lots of rations.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna give you one. I'm just handing you one.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I'm
Got another
eating
locked
anyway.
door over here. On me. Let me take note of that.
Hold on, where's the locked doors? Don't you worry, Cal. I'll be right back for you.
You kind of heard a yelling from we got it locked over here to the west.
To the west?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna like stroke the cow's face as he leaves and just start walking this way.
Says Gek would have had to like yell that down the hallway.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was pretty good distance. I should have kept that to myself for a second.
I want to go south, but you guys are good up here on the right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like smoking.
How did you get in that door, bird boy?
Both these doors are locked down here too.
You're in that room for me too.
I'll look at Gek and be like, all right, sorry, you rang.
Yeah, I got
Wouldn't
a
I-
couple of locked doors up here.
Wouldn't I be able to see around since I have night vision? Or
Who is
I
night
think we
vision?
got through the door.
So who was saying talking about seeing around with night vision?
Thinks. Shouldn't I be able to see? It's like pitch black in this room.
Did we not give you dark vision? Yeah, you have dark vision. Oh, we must not have set you up with that. 1 second. You should have dark vision. You should have dark vision.
I think this door was locked to
Boom.
the east, and me and him just walked through it somehow.
You walked through what?
Or was the door not locked?
That one wasn't locked, no. That's just
Okay.
it seems to be an empty side room. Looks like they maybe use this one as a little side storage area, but there's nothing but a few small bones and shit there, like chicken bones.
I'm gonna try and pick this lock.
You're gonna try to pick the lock. All right. Hey, thanks for the follow, Madbar. Pick it.
There you go.
+3. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
your dex is
I'm
low. Okay.
proficient.
I was just making sure. 15 is enough, actually. This lock seems to be fairly simple, all things considering.
Click clack.
Let's
You give everyone
go.
permissions? I did.
Let me in.
Looks like the right hand side's cleared. Better get back with the group.
Oh, we're moving the chest. You guys find a big old chest in the middle of the room. It seems to be unlocked when you check it, and it doesn't seem to have any traps that spring out.
What's this odd contraption look like?
It's a contraption. It's kind of odd.
Any defining features? Is there a
Not
button?
really. It looks like it maybe had some gears that are mostly stripped. You're not sure what it was for. It was some sort of, it's like a small part of a clockwork device, maybe some kind of small clock or something, but it doesn't look like it's functional in any shape, way, or form.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the crampon.
You can take the
I was about
crampons.
to ask, what's a crampon?
Crampons are spikes you can put onto your boots in case of like icy surfaces and stuff.
Gotcha. And the basket's just like a basket.
It's just a basket.
Carry on your
Yeah.
back.
Like what Little Lord Riding Hood.
I will
Little Riding. I don't
leave
know,
the
whatever.
rest of it.
Riding
We
Hood.
walked all the way around the right side, didn't find anything.
If he leaves theirs, I'll take everything.
Okay.
Okay. I
Never
just
know
don't have a
what you
bag
may
of holding, so.
Oh, I don't. I'm just a beefy motherfucker. I'll just carry it.
So you're just
Can we
carrying
light all
some
these-
metal scrap and stuff. You can sell it. I mean,
Light all these torches on the way back for the people who can't see in the dark.
I think all the torches are all the lanterns and stuff are lit now. Yeah, all the lanterns that exist are lit.
Oh shit! Fucking Robert's in here. What's up, playa?
Unfortunately, Robert can't see in that room because there's no light source.
I'm scared.
It's so dark.
I'm going to pick up Robert and like carry him like a baby, like cradle style in my arms.
Okay.
If he doesn't oppose, I'm gonna pick him up and just walk with him.
Okay. So Robert, I guess he's just if you don't oppose, you're being like carried out of the room.
Yeah, he can carry me.
My hero.
Just full on like baby Bjorn.
So yeah, you feel like you're being hugged by like Patrick Swayze carrying you out of like a room. And yeah. And sorry, there was one other thing in the chest I didn't make a item for because you were just gonna find it. There was also a key.
A key. Oh,
A key.
Oh, nice.
wonderful.
A fairly large key. Like it might fit into a set of double doors. Style of key.
Oh, a boss
Who has
key.
the key? We need the key.
Can I tie the cow up to this lantern over here? It's like with my hemp rope. So he's
Sure.
not going anywhere.
Sure. I mean, if the cow gets spooked, you think there's a chance he might still like yank it off the wall, but just wandering around, it's probably enough to deter him from wandering too far. So yeah, so the cow is temporarily just tied up to the sconce, the lantern holder on the wall, because it's like bolted on there. So as you guys make it back, you have a key that, I mean, this is the only other sets of locked doors in the place that you found.
But why are you carrying him like that?
Yeah, I'm like full on like baby Bjorning him, like just like full on like not even holding him with his legs like off to the side, like holding him so that his ass end is like resting on my belly with my arms underneath him, with like my arms held up so like they're like right underneath his knee. So like like he's like this baby seated in front of me. Found this little fella just hanging out. I figured it was probably best to bring him on with us and just like drop him there.
Who's cute, Annie?
I mean, he's a bird man. He's probably amazingly light.
He's adorable.
All right, so with that, I'm assuming you were going to use the key to unlock the door.
Yeah, why not?
All
Can
right.
I send like my bird in there to see what's up?
So who's using the key to unlock the door?
Two of us were in the chest, so it's either me or Gak. I'll let Gak do it if he wants, but
Yak, you want to
Sure,
be?
I'll do it.
All right. Go 1 second.
I'll
So,
be the game.
I mean, thankfully you're all crowded around it. So give me 1 second here.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Let me just target all of you a quick one. And I'm gonna need, it's a dexterity save. Awesome sauce. Okay, so Gek puts in the key, goes to turn it when you hear a click, click, twing, and then there's like a, as this fire suddenly spews out of the keyhole over top of all of you. I need you to roll in the chat there. There's a little button to click.
Just normal, right?
Yeah, just normal. Yeah, because we don't have any barbarians. Yes, just normal. Geth, you as well, my dude.
there we go.
Okay, all right. So, we have, so Binks and Inhalathor are the only ones that failed. So you'll take full damage. Everyone else is taking half damage. And that is 12 points of fire damage. So, Inhalathor and Binks, you each take 12. Everyone else takes 6.
My fucking face.
It's a learning experience. Traps are a thing.
What kind of damage was it?
Fire. So I guess you only take 3.
Yes.
How much damage did I take? I apologize.
If you Inhalathor and Binks took 12, everyone else took 6. Except for Geth.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, but it does unlock the door. Oh, there's that.
It's like I'm staring directly at the sun. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I barely tickled you. Like your clothes got a little singed because they weren't immune, but it wasn't enough to actually like do any like main structural damage to them. But you were barely tickled by it.
Oh, might as well come in and see what's going on.
As you open the door, there's almost blinding light after you've been in a fairly dark hallways and stuff for a while. It seems to be another outside area.
Okay.
You don't know if it's like, you don't remember, like the caves went deep, so this must be some sort of weird opening within the cliffs and hills that you were within. Okay, with that, we got some people in. This is where the thing protecting the taken cows, is doing its thing. So I'm going to get you guys easy peasy. Get in combat. So, Binks, you go first. Nothing bad is happening. Everything is fine. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a few steps in and see if there's anyone who could possibly heal me, since that door kind of singed my fur a lot.
Yeah, I got you on my turn. If I'm alive.
Your main healer kind of just like wandered in already, so.
Yeah. Not very smart, I got you.
Hey, that's why I run these as a learning experience.
I forgot I've already moved some, so I got 20 more feet to move.
Yeah.
We'll go right here and hide behind the bird.
Right. Sweet. All right. Yeah, so you just kind of walk in. So far, you just see cows. There's nothing major, nothing bad. Next is going to be Robert. Robert, you see a little bit more. What are you doing?
See a bunch of cows and a giant hyena and something else giant. I can't really make it out.
And then you also see something else. I'm going to give you the picture of it because you can see it. You see this hovering there, slightly above the ground.
Oh shit.
It is big enough you could fit inside its mouth.
Oh boy.
Oh my lord.
Oh my Lanta.
Lord have mercy.
Did you say I'm 100% gonna fuck that cow? What?
I think you did.
Sexy cow.
I'm gonna cast shield on myself, or do I have to move first before I cast a spell?
No, you can mix and match. You can move a bit, cast a spell, move some more. Movement is totally up to you when you use it.
Well, see that giant monster over there? I'm gonna cast a shield on myself.
Okay. Well, shield. You don't have to cast yet if you don't want. Shield's a reaction. You can actually cast that even on someone else's turn as a defensive maneuver, like if something's about to hit you. Because it only lasts one turn.
Gotcha. I thought it was like something I could put on.
No, that's more like mage armor. That lasts for a while. So what I'll do is I'll give you your slot back. So you're back up to 3. Mage armor, you don't have memorized, never mind. But shield is great. Like, it gives you a lot more armor, but it only lasts until like your next turn. So it's if something's about to hit you, that's when you throw it up and be like, oh no. It's like a reaction. So you still have your full everything. You can do whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna go 30 feet this way.
Okay.
It's at 30. I was gonna cast a move on him, but I think it's too far away. Yeah.
Oh, and it's also hovering 10 feet above the ground. So there's like 10 feet below it of empty space.
All right, I'll just end my turn.
All right, Geth. I mean, everything seems fine. No one said anything. You see a cow. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move into the room. There we go. See a couple cows.
And now you might be able to see the thingy, the monster.
Oh, look at all these ladies on parade. Well, hello. Geth Vanderspoot, how you doing? You just stay calm, we're gonna get you out of here. I see the thing.
Do you? I think so.
I can see it, yeah, I see like the bottom half of it.
Yeah, you can see it. There's this like rotting orb of meat and teeth and this weird eyeballs and shit hovering 10 feet above the ground.
I'm gonna call out, hey, are you friendly?
No response. It's still just silently hovering there. It hasn't even seemed to turn towards you guys yet.
Oh, good enough for me. I'm gonna fire a longbow longbow at it.
Longbow. Got it.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Good enough for me.
Oh, I missed
That
horrible.
one. It's going the right way. I'm happy with this.
That's all I'm gonna do.
All right. It's turn. Okay. Well, it's going to hover this way. Once again, it's still 10 feet above the ground. It's hovering there, and it's going to use its eye ray. What is it going to use? 3. Hooba doggy. Okay. You know what? You just shot at it. Geth, it's shooting it at you. You just shot at it. So I need.
What? I missed. I missed.
Well, hey, if you entered the street, if you walked out of your house and someone shot at you with a gun, would you be pissed? You would be like, would the guy be like, "Hey, I missed," and you just ignore him?
Not if I didn't know it didn't fire it at me.
It knew. Fuck your shit. Well, why is it targeting itself? 1 second.
It's blind as
It's
fuck.
confused.
Why you hitting yourself?
Let me try this again. Okay. Constitution saving throw, DC 14, request.
I don't want it.
Thank you.
I don't want to. I refuse.
You failed. Hey, thanks for the follow, Schizophrenic. Okay, thankfully it's not that much damage.
I'm down.
Holy what the fuck?
So all of a sudden this like pure black beam, like Vanta black, like it doesn't look like it should exist levels of black, shoots out of it and just like, and he's not dead, but he's like instantly dropped to the ground unconscious. Geth is not doing great. And that's its turn. It is still just hovering there 10 feet. Actually, you know what? It's going to move up a little bit. It is now, say, 15 feet above the ground. Eurothemos.
I'm going to move a little bit in here. Let me see how much. So I can.
Yo, we just saw him get blasted. You're going in there?
And as soon as everyone is in, I'm
Oh, fuck.
going to say the timer magically goes off. And the doors slam shut with a click.
Fuck.
I'm going to slap the cow's ass to make it run towards the door. I don't know where it's going to run. That's what I want to do.
All right. Okay. Why don't you make a animal handling skill check for me? See if you can sort of aim the cow.
Aim the cow.
I've said some weird shit this episode. Butter the door, aim the cow.
Fuck the cow.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you wanted to head towards the door. So,
Yes.
yeah, we'll say the cow goes like that far. And this is the pompous cow, so it does it with a bit of airs. It's better than you. It's better than you.
Tramples over my dead fucking body.
I'm gonna give you that as like a bonus action. I'm gonna say you still like you just like walked by the cow, went yeah, slapped it on its ass, and you can still do something.
I think for now, I'm also. Does it speak? Do we know a language or anything by chance?
Hasn't made a sound yet. It's eerily silent. There's nothing. There's no breathing. There's no sounds of it flying. It's just silently hovering there, glaring
I'm gonna
at you.
yell out in Goblin. Are you friendly?
He just beamed one of us.
It turns once again eerily silent. It opens its mouth like it would be making a sound, and nothing happens. It's just, it creeps you out how silent this thing is. There hasn't been a sound out of it.
Maybe it's silenced. Yeah. I'm good.
All right, Gek.
Okay, so if I was to like help get Geth up, is that my action? Correct.
If you were to get Geth, depends on how you do it. If you're casting like a cure spell, it's probably going to be actually. I think anything you have is an action right now. Yes.
Okay, so,
Healing Spirit is technically a bonus action, which would heal him. It's like almost like the Moonbeam, except it's healing instead.
Healing
Spirit.
Oh, I see. Yeah, bonus action. Yeah.
And Healing Word. You have Healing Word. Healing Word is also a bonus action. That's a direct heal.
Okay, and those all my healing spells are the only way I can get them up. Correct? I can't.
I believe you also had. Didn't you have? Who had the healer's kit? You had a healer's kit. You can use a healer's kit if you want. It takes your action, but you don't have to make a medicine roll if you use a healer's kit. Just to, I believe it just stabilizes him though. Yeah, so he won't get up, but he will stop dying, which he is currently doing.
Okay, so let me do this then. I will move this target down there, and then I will cast my Cure Wounds on Banks. Oops. What is that? And retry it. Boom. Oh, I tried.
Hey, it's still 5 healing, so Binks, go ahead and add 5 extra hit points back on. So that was your action.
And then for my bonus, I'll do Healing Ward on...
Now, here's the thing that's a bit funky with spells. You can't cast 2 spells on the same turn unless one of them is a cantrip.
Got you. Okay, so I can't
if you want to, like, retcon what you did, I would allow that, but it's up to you.
No, keep Binks healed.
Yeah, what I'll do instead, can I, as a bonus action, maybe use the healer's kit then?
Normally it's an action. It's an intense situation, and you're pretty well trained. I will give it to you as a bonus action this time. Especially since we're kind of learning how the actions go and everything. So I'm gonna give it to you this time. So you're gonna stabilize him. He's not up, he's not awake, but he's not dying. That uses one use of the healer's kit. And you don't, thankfully with the healer's kit, normally you have to roll, you don't have to with the healer's kit.
Perfect. Thank you for explaining the correct way to do it too, as well.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Like I said, learning situation. That's why we're going a little easy on certain things at first, and then later on, I'll be a super hard ass, and you're gonna hate me. Well, that's for a later date. Oh, the giant hyena. You didn't need your own turn. You go on someone else's turn. Goodbye. There we go. Okay, so that would be it for the Gek. Oh, you're not. Are you moving anywhere else? You can still move.
Nope,
if you
I'm
wanted.
just gonna. Nope, I'll just stay right there.
Blocking the cow.
Who has the thieves' tool again?
Binks.
Banks does.
Okay.
Get does as well.
Oh yeah.
Because somebody could probably unlock the door so we can get the frig out of here.
Oh, and you'll notice on this side of the door, there's no keyhole.
Okay.
Inhale Thor.
I'll
Just keep that thieves kit in my pocket.
I'm not looking too great here.
Oh, and
But,
on
I
this
mean-
side of the door, there's also a sign, a crude sign, written in very crude common that just says "Gotcha."
Motherfucker.
You're guessing the kobolds
Oh.
wrote it.
Is it magic resistance to
I'm
door?
looking right at that.
What would you
Okay,
like to do?
I'm gonna use Summon Beast.
Okay.
And do I just drag it onto
I can bring it out for you. I think I still have restrictions on you guys for dragging stuff out yet. Are you doing air, land, or water?
an air?
Air, and how far away can you? How far away can you summon it?
I think it was 90. Yeah, 90 feet, and I'm gonna do it
nice.
because I can't see hugely well from Inhale Thor, so I'm just gonna put it like in front of the hyena.
And you said it was air?
Yes.
Okay. Careless. Apparently that's what we got. Careless. Okay,
So now
so go ahead.
he gets movement and attack as well.
Yeah, as soon as you summon him, you can just do shit with him. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send both of these guys at this big guy. I can't move the little token.
Oh. Did I
I can't
not?
move either of the tokens.
You cannot move either. Oh.
I can move.
Try it again.
Yeah, both these guys.
There you go. I'm assuming that the beast you're gonna have fly up, since the thing is hovering 15 feet above.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can my hyena still try to attack it?
Unfortunately, it's out of his reach.
Oh shit. Well, he's just gonna chill there.
But your little summons can. And yeah, you can just order it to attack. So even though you can't see, it's fine. That hits 9 piercing. That's a good chunky hit.
Beautiful.
It's-
And then I go ahead.
Its health just drops a little bit.
Things needy.
By the way, I think I had an extra. I think when I cast my level 1 spell, it took 2 instead of 1 space. I don't know if that was supposed to do it or not.
Oh, did it?
I think it's because I clicked it twice, trying to figure out what I wanted to cast.
Oh, maybe. Here, I'll give you one back. There you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Inhale Thor, doing anything else? You actually managed to hit
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna cast as my bonus action cast Healing Spirit right on
Unfortunately, you can't do the 2 spells thing unless one of them is a cantrip.
Oh, even if it's considered a bonus action?
Even if it's a bonus action, you can't do
Alright.
2 spells unless one of them is a cantrip.
Alright. And that's me.
All right. The healing spirit still went through. I'll make sure you have your spell slot back if it used it, which I believe it did. So can I give you that back?
Thank you.
There we go. Next, Binks.
So, do I have to roll to use this insightful fighting?
Let me see how this shit works. As a bonus action, make a wisdom insight check. So that's a skill, insight, against its deception. If you succeed, oh, this is really useful. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against the target. You have 2 ways to do this, actually. Your insightful fighting you can do and still move around, but you have to roll. Or you can use your steady aim where you don't have to roll to get your sneak attack damage, but you're not allowed to move that turn. So you have like 2 different ways to accomplish this.
Okay, so yeah, let's just use we'll use steady aim then.
Okay, so yeah, you can't move, but you don't have to roll. You're going to get your sneak attack damage if you hit it.
Okay. So do I have to click on anything to use that, or?
No. Well, you got to do the attack first. So do a regular attack. If it hits, we'll do the sneak attack damage.
Okay. So we're gonna target him, and we're gonna use our short bow.
You won't have advantage, but and even with advantage, it looks like you missed. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, you hit off with the bow, aiming really carefully, but unfortunately, being the crevice that it is, there's like a strong top wind that seems to cycle down, and as you go to hit, you realize you didn't compensate for it, and it goes, and it's like it goes off and just clatters against the side of the cliff. The cliff itself looks like it goes probably a good 50 feet up, by the way. All right, that was your bonus action to aim, action to shoot. Are you doing any move? Oh, you can't do any movement. I guess you're done.
Move, yeah.
Robert. What would you like to do?
I was just looking through my stuff, and I have my Grimoire, right? Was that been in effect the whole time? It says that I don't have it equipped.
The Grimoire, yeah, you should inventory. Oh, it'd be equipped. There we go. There we go. Now it should be in effect. Sorry, I forgot you didn't have it equipped. My bad.
I forgot to.
I've got a program that once it's equipped, it gives you the bonus automatically. It just forgot to have it equipped for you. Now it is.
So I can cast a cantrip and a spell.
As long as one of them is a bonus action and one of them is a cantrip, you can mix and match. Technically, it gets further into that, but I don't want to get complicated. That's good enough for me.
So just use magic missile.
All right. I mean, magic missile is great. You don't have to roll to attack. There's no saving throw. It just does damage. Go ahead and roll the damage for me.
Aim right for his eyeball.
And you get 2 more d4s, 2 d4 plus 2 on top of that, because it's 3 missiles. I gotta fix your magic missile. Really gotta fix this shit.
2 more dice?
So 2 more d4s, so 2 more of the triangles, and then hit plus 2 to hit a plus 2 on that as well, and then roll. It's not adding. Why is it not adding the plus 2? Something must be funky.
Yeah,
because it says object like it's supposed to add it, but it's like funky or broken or something right now, which is really weird. Anywho, that's a 5 and another 5, so you did 10 damage. Did pretty good. All right, so that was your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Any bonus actions?
Can I use my cantrip as a bonus action?
Do you have a bonus action cantrip?
I don't think so.
No. Action. Looks like all 3 of your cantrips are currently actions.
No, that'll be it for my turn.
All right, going next. Geth, you're sleepy time, but you're not dying. So, that was a good turn. Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
If I give him
right.
hit points, is he awake?
Yes, as long as he gets 1 hit point, he's awake. And then he can immediately get up and do something on his turn. No pausing or anything. The question mark. I mean, he's getting attacked by the little critter, but then the little critter hasn't done that much to him compared to the dude that just shot him with magic missiles. So he's going to do something to the dude that just shot him with magic missiles. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, all right, interesting. So give me... What kind of save is this? Constitution save. EC 14. Robert, could you, silver plates and mercy buckets, please make a Constitution saving throw by clicking the little die in the chat for me? That's not good. Well, that's not too bad. You are paralyzed for 1 minute, but you get to repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. We're gonna add this. Which one is paralyzed? Incapacitated. Stunned. Prone. Are you paralyzed? Restrained? Do I have paralyzed? Oh, there it is. All right, so another beam comes out. This one's sort of a white color. You see it hit Robert, and all of a sudden he just drops to the ground, unable to move. Eurothimus.
I had one question. You mentioned the wall heights of the cliff. Are they scalable?
It would be tough. You'd have to make some checks. You think you could climb out with given some time and some luck? It'd be easier if you had climbing gear. It's rough cliff walls. Like, yeah, I mean, you could scale it easier if you were Sylvester Stallone. Other than that, it's going to be a bit of a climb.
All right, so no cliffhanger. Got you. He seems to only be touching people that touch him, and wants to respond when we speak to it. Y'all just keep hitting it and get killed. I
Did
don't have
Kirby
any way of
die, or is
healing
he
anybody.
just not able to move?
He's just paralyzed. I mean, to you, it might look like he died. It might look like the same thing that happened to Geth. He's hit with a beam and drops.
Gotcha.
Literally, it just looks like the only way out is through this guy. I have no ability to heal anybody, right? My
No,
character?
no,
Like,
not
second
really.
wind, I can only use it on myself.
No, your second wind's only for you. You are a fighter.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna throw my hand axe at it.
All right, that is going to be, what's the distance on that? He is 30 feet away, 15 feet up. That's 45 feet because in D&D Pythagoras never was a thing. And how far away can you throw with a hand axe? 20 and 60, so you can throw it, but you're going to get disadvantaged to throw it.
So should I move ahead in order to throw it?
If you move up closer to it, then yeah, you're just hucking it up and it's less of a distance.
So, like, if I went, for example, here.
Yeah, if you go there, yeah, that should be close enough. Then you're just throwing it at normal.
That was 25 feet. Okay, cool. Perfect, that's what I'll do. And then that's 25 feet to him, I think.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'll do.
All right, go ahead and huck your axe. And I gave you two versions of the axe, one for thrown, one for melee, because you get extra damage when you throw it. So make sure you use the thrown axe.
All right, let's throw this axe.
Oh, not good. So a 2 in the die, even with all your bonuses and stuff, that's just you huck it up. You're not used to throwing up. Whenever you've practiced, has always been throwing horizontally, not vertically. So having to like aim up and throw vertically just throws you off, and it sort of hits wide and it clatters against the cliff and then sort of falls almost next to where Robert is. Would you be doing anything else? A bonus action. Looks like your second wind is a bonus action if you did want to.
I'm so sorry. My dog's just barking, but that would be it for now.
Okay, no worries. Puppy. Gek.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Geth.
Okay.
Before I target him first. Him. Spells, Cure Wounds. Boom. Hey, there we go.
There you go. Geth, you are no longer unconscious, and you get 10 points back.
He like shoots straight up like, "Oh, Father O'Malley, don't touch me there."
Oh.
And then
Are we still fighting?
oh yeah, we got a big guy fighting. Need your help. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast my last bomb of summer on Binks.
Okay. All right, Binks. You get 2 points of healing and a temporary hit point. Booyah.
That'll be it.
Inhalathor. You get a saving throw. Here, I'll do the thing. I'll make it easier on you. So it is a Constitution against this. That is. Oh wait. Wait. It's Inhalathor's turn. I don't know why I was thinking Robert. Ignore me. Never mind that.
I was like, wait, hold on. What's happening?
Why am I dying? What's going on? Inhalathor, you're chilling by the door. You can't really see what's going on, but you know that your flying thing is like gone off to go like attack the thing you ordered it to. What are you doing and what's your pets doing?
Can I do Healing Spirit and a cantrip, or
if one of them is a bonus action, you can do a spell and a cantrip.
okay, then I'm just gonna do Healing Spirit.
Okay. Where would you like to put the healing spirit?
Right here on Girth.
Okay. Does it tick right away? Let's see here. Whenever you or a creature you see moves into spirits for the first time. So it works just like Moonbeam, but it's healing. Okay. That makes that easy.
Did you just call me Girth?
Yeah, what's up, Girth? I thought that was your name.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
allow it.
It starts.
I'll allow it.
He just healed you.
It's very similar to Gek, but yeah.
Okay.
Girth Vanderspoot. I like this.
Girth. Okay, I don't have a healer thingy out, but I do have, like, fire. So we're going to pretend that that's the healing spirit right now.
Okay, and then... Awesome. That's it for Inhalathor, but the... Careless Bestial Spirit.
So you healed... You only healed 2 because it was the first dice roll. I'm not sure why it rolled twice.
Okay.
So he healed 2, but he will also heal again at the beginning of his turn. And it lasts for a minute, I'm assuming? Yeah, it lasts for a whole minute. That's really sweet.
Awesome.
And yeah, that was a bonus action. I mean, you still could, like, like, move up a bit and then, like, cast a cantrip or something if you've got, like, a damaging cantrip.
I do have a cantrip, but it's not a bonus action.
Well, your bonus action was the healing spirit. You still have your action.
Oh, okay, so I am going to come out, and I think from here, I can do Jar of Pests.
Jar of Pests.
Just a jar full of bees.
Okay, Jar of Pests is a distance of within 30 feet of you. Unfortunately, I think he's a little bit beyond that. No, you know what? You should be fine. I'm gonna allow it. Distances are weird.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
Okay, so he has a DC, Dex save. He made the Dex save, unfortunately, so nothing's gonna happen to him.
Okay.
So he didn't worry about the piercing or the poison damage. He just kind of like hovers out of the way as you throw this like jar.
It's mysterious poison jar.
Yeah. All right, Binks.
We are going to... God, I can only move 30. Yeah. It's going to be out of my range. So on Insightful Fighting, that has to be with a short sword, right?
The Insightful Fighting... you can use your sneak attack. Nope. As long as no.
Alright, we are going to use Insightful Fighting and use our...
Yeah, because if you use that, you can still move. versus the aim.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna use my short bow again and hope to God I adjust for the wind.
Okay. Well, with the insightful fighting, we do have to make a check for that one, though. So I do need an insight skill check for me, please. Of course, that's against his deception, which is oddly good. Okay. Considering he had a -3, he's still got a 16. So I need an insight check that beats a 16.
I'm not showing insight check. I'm just showing strength, dexterity, and constitution.
It's a skill.
Oh. There we go.
Oh. So unfortunately, you won't get the sneak attack on it. But you can still make the attack.
Okay.
Uh, 12, unfortunately, will not hit it. So once again, the arrow just kind of goes wide. It's real windy up there. All sorts of shit going on. And I do believe that is it for you. That was action, bonus action. Are you moving anywhere?
No. Well, no, I'm not gonna move anywhere.
Robert, you're paralyzed, but now you get to make a save. This time I actually did it correctly. Except I'm clicked on the wrong dude. Let's actually do this right. Pip, pip. Robert, make a roll for me, silver plates. Mercy buckets. There you go. You are no longer paralyzed. I just took you out of the fucking initiative for some reason, because I'm a noob. Ignore me for 1 second.
I just wake up
There we
being
go.
motionless, all scared. Don't know what's going on.
So yeah, you still get your turn. I'm giving it to you at the beginning of the round, or beginning of the turn. So you get to do your shit still.
All right, I'm gonna get up on out of here. Go.
So you got, in order to get up, you have to use half your movement. So it's 15 feet of movement, so you have 15 feet left.
15. Go back here.
Well, it should be 5 feet less, because you measured it from the space beside you instead of your space.
Right there.
So that's 15. One of these two. There you go. There you be.
So I'll cast my cantrip infestation on him.
All right, go ahead and do the thing, Zuli. So that is a DC 13. That's an 18. Cons is a good save. So unfortunately, it does nothing to him. Like, you summon insects to bother this rotting ball of meat, and it doesn't seem to bother the rotting ball of meat. And we're gonna move on to Geth. What you doing? Oh, Geth, you get healing right off the bat.
Yes,
from
I'm in
the thing.
in the presence of this fiery beauty right here. Hello.
Yeah. So it's a D6, I believe, right off the bat.
You want me to roll that, or do you want him to roll it?
Doesn't matter. You go ahead and roll it. You're the one in there.
That's a 5.
There you go. 5 hit points back. Beautiful spell.
Who's that? Who's that? Careless Bestial Spirit. Is that one of ours?
That is one of yours. You
That is
assume.
one apart.
Okay, let's go. Let's go right up to this bad boy. gonna pull out my sword and say that wasn't very nice. Would have let you do some real crazy things with those tentacles. And I'm gonna swing my great sword.
Remember, he's 15 feet up.
Oh, he's 15 feet up.
Yeah.
All that changes things, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why they're using like flying creatures and bows and stuff at him so far.
Okay, let me see. Just want to check on one thing. That's a touch.
We started in the little nature spell thingy, right?
Yeah, he already healed it from at 5.
I'm gonna fire a longbow at him then.
Okay, that you can do.
Yeah. What is with these dice today?
Oh,
Jesus?
you guys. You guys.
I feel like the worst luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move like 10 feet back. I didn't use my full movement there, so.
All right.
Yikes.
Who was all right, so it's his turn. Who was the last person to damage him? Infestation failed. Banks, the sharp bow. Nope, that was a fail. Nope, that missed as well. You guys have not done well. Nope, that missed as well. Healing spirit. Bomb, cure wounds. My, I had to go back a while there. Eurythmos, you were the last one. No, you missed too. Jesus, people. Yeah, shit. The magic missile. Robert, it was you. You were the last one to heard it. Congratulations. You won.
He just got unparalyzed.
No, no.
I just want to say congratulations.
Alright. So
I cast a shield on myself. Whatever's about to happen.
it won't matter, it's a saving throw. I'm sorry to say.
No, you're not.
Shield, no I'm not. Robert, click of the dice. You make it! I believe that's half damage. I believe that is half damage. Yeah, or half as much. Okay, so you're not going to take much at all.
Watch all this dice just hit the table.
So sometimes my dice show up, sometimes I don't. Anywho, you only take 19 points of damage.
I only have 17 total points, so I'm just a flop on the ground
17.
again.
Oh, you had more than that, but we'll look at that afterwards. But yeah, you are unconscious. Either way, you'd be unconscious. You only have 11 left. Yeah, so you're unconscious. You're not dead or anything. You're just unconscious, but you're unconscious and dying. But at the end of that turn, something happens. So we're gonna end combat for a second. Something happens. Out of the sky, there's some sort of weird beam of light that seems to come down, and you hear a, and then there's like a loud bang from somewhere. You're like hear a, and then something falls out of the sky, plummeting through the giant meat undead ball thing, exploding it, causing it to basically rupture everywhere, ending it. And it's at that point that also there's a weird lifting effect as the cows and yourself begin to rise into the air. You find yourselves being lifted aboard a ship within the air.
What?
As you are on a ship in the sky. And I'm gonna move her back a bit. There's a couple people on board, and you know, the cows are here somewhere on here as well. And she looks at you and goes, "That looks like you were having a bit of a thing going on there. You're not looking like you're having a good time." And she also, Robert, she's just going to bring you back up to 1 hit point with a wave of a wand. So I'll bring you back up to 1 hit point and remove the thing here.
Geth is gonna look over to the side of the ship, see like what appears to be, I think that's like space.
It is slowly
Or not,
rising.
yes.
The ship keeps rising and rising above the clouds into what appears to be way above the world. You didn't even realize you could go up this high. You thought it would end or something. Like there has to be a ceiling to the sky, right? But yet it keeps
he's just-
going.
He's just gonna vomit like over the side of the ship.
Welcome aboard the Bravour. I dare say I put your asses at the fire.
You saved us? How?
Shot these cannons to the thing that you are fighting. A player complication? Oh, Jesus. Okay, we'll figure out something in a second.
Well, thank you
Is
for
there
saving
food?
us.
There is food and a bit of an opportunity if you want. I've frequented your world before, and I dare say you're probably not doing the best if you are fighting things looking for whatever it is what you are looking for. So I give you a choice. I'm in need of a crew. You could continue on your pitiful, meaning lives, or you could join my crew. We're looking for riches, looking for glory, and everyone here gets a fair share.
Oh shit.
I'd say I'm in.
What about the rest of you? I think all of you are agreeing, yes? By the way,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
show her.
What about Derek?
I do not know who Derek is. I am Captain Alia Olochicus. You could always seek him out if you want. But if you join my crew of the Bravour, then I dare say we have a good time, huh? And it's with that, I would like to make an announcement that, in fact, the name of this campaign is not Generic Adventuring Guild. It is actually The Stars Are Made of Magic. This is what's known as a spell jamming campaign, basically fantasy D&D in space.
Let's fucking go.
And
Plot twist.
so yeah, this is not Generic Adventuring Guild. This is The Stars Are Made of Magic. That is what we're going to be playing, and that is where we're going to leave it for today, because we are going to wrap it up for tonight. But that is, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. You are going to be taken aboard as the crew of the Bravour, aboard Captain Olochicos, and we will introduce you a little bit more next time and what's going on. So, thank you everyone
Heck yeah.
for joining on the first episode of The Stars Are Made of Magic. And yeah, I what did everyone think so far?
Incredible.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm all
That's
about
crazy.
it.
It was kind of basic because like I just wanted to get some action in and then give you like an overwhelming fight.
Yeah.
So that I could introduce you to what the campaign was all about. This was just an intro to show you what the campaign was actually for. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. I have lots of plans for you visiting other parts of the world, other worlds, even what's called other crystal spheres, which is like other D&D solar systems. You can visit the other D&D campaign settings by literally flying there.
That's really
yeah.
cool.
I'm literally so hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
So I've been like, just like, oh, biting my tongue. Like, I want to tell them so badly. Good session. Good session. Thank you,
Great
everyone, for joining. Okay.
Oh man, it was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
It'll continue on. Like I said, I want this one to be longer than Postmasters, which was only, what, 4 or 5 episodes. I want this one to be longer so you can actually, like, get used to your characters and level them up a bit and sort of grow with them. It's not going to be like some of my campaigns that have been literally years long. It's not going to be long like that, but I want it to be a bit longer.
Yeah.
Tarius, Metroid Prime. All right. Okay, so thank you everyone. Before we raid, thank you everyone for joining. Much appreciated. I stream RPG content every Thursday and Sunday. We will be back for Secrets of Cats on Thursday, and what I think is going to be the final conflict with the Lovecraftian eldritch horrors, as the cats are attempting to save mankind with their magical powers, aka mankind, aka their burdens, or humankind. Yeah, so that ought to be pretty fun. Also, I'll probably do my normal Gaming Wednesday stream. No idea what I'm going to stream yet for that. But Thursdays and Sundays are the very important days. I will try to make sure in the description of the YouTube video, once that is edited and up, that there's not only links to the friendos, but I will try to make sure there's links to everyone that participated today, because you should check them all out. Everyone here is streamers, so we all got channels, we all do awesome shit, and everyone here is awesome shit in their own way. So thank you. Thank you. Let's start this raid. Let's do this shit.
Thank you, sir. That was a great first session.
Yeah.
Just a little anxious. It's like, oh gosh, trying to pull something off here. Let's see. All right, let's raid now. Let's do this. Thank you.
Let's go.
I like the little twist at the end too, keeping it going.
Actually, yeah, it was really good. I wasn't expecting it.
I was like, God damn, are we all gonna die the first day?
I was thinking about how I could run away from you guys, to be honest. I was like, can I scale the cliffs?
Well, you said
You're
that.
you're scaling the wall to attack it, and you're trying to
No,
run
like,
from it.
I'm a cat. Can I make it up that wall?
Our tanky character.